$99K to 394K. So surely we're going to be expecting some knowledge on both sides. Let's see.
Got a little bit of Turbo Tekken. I always love to see some of that Turbo Tekken, man.
Yeah, turbo mode. One of my favorite parts of Tekken 7 arcade mode. Ooh, what you ducking for? Is there a reason that you're ducking when I do my flea roll? I have no good moves that are lows out of full crouch. What's going on?
And it's funny that you mentioned Ukiyo being one of your favorite Yoshi players out there. I haven't seen too many Yoshis lately in bracket or in tourney.
It's a hard life out here for the Manji Masters. Here we go. We're going to go forward. 3+4. Going down with the down 2-2. Yeah, a little bit of delay for that extra little bitty. You're going to tech over. I know you are. Ooh, you can't be something there. What are you doing with that?
Ukiyo going crazy at the wall right now, applying all that pressure. Spins out. Gets the unblockable low 2. Spin to win. Spin to win again. Let's go.
Oh, baby. Suboptimal, but it's optimal for my lungs right now. You know what? There's no way you was picking that up, but you got something off of it.
4-4-2, okay. A little bit of that 4-4-2 action. Tries to spin out, gets caught by the tracking low.
We're seeing Ukiyo is making Westwood deal with things and not the other way around. You're playing Anna. You gotta put that pressure on. Do not let him have this space. Yoshimitsu is way better at that range space than Anna. But right under there, definitely gonna be almost all the options out of Kincho with that heat, man. 13 frames, 6 frame high crush must be nice.
But I'm not gonna lie, Chad says I could use this Anna with Nina, and I almost did the same thing. I was like, wait, is this Nina? Oh, the spin to win. Get out my way.
Yes, my boy. He got the hard combos. A little bit off axis, but he keeps it going. Lord have mercy. Talk about hard. First Code Master with $200 into the match arena already. My soul.
Appreciate that beat. Don't. Oh, we love to see when them players get paid out, especially before the holidays. But that up forward 1 for Ukiyo. I'm sorry, is it up forward 2? I can't remember.
Up back 1+2.
Up back 1+2. There we go. Damn, I was hella off. But Ukiyo taking that first game not being off at all, sticking to the gun, staying with the pressure, actually sticking to the sword.
Get me off watching this. I gotta tell you. Oh my god. And you getting Ukiyo off, hitting the spitter. Waking up into the last couple of frames, that's a damn shame. Don't tackle.
Oh my god, and Ukiyo right now just throwing them hands, throwing them paws, spinning to winning. The back 2-2 heat dash now at the wall. Oh, there's no way that hit on the ground. Gets the slide in too and ending with the low even on the wake up. Ukiyo already knows.
That's my favorite Tekken 8 wall Oki right there. He's rocking with the Poison Wing God Fist. Yo, I'm plus after that Kincho parry. It's good for literally one thing, and it's that.
Big hop knee from him too, getting that flash in there. I love using flash combos, man. Big bump to get that guard break.
He was able to hit the flash? Did he do the micro dash? I need that in my clip reel. Clip it, ship it, I need it. Thank you, Pillow.
Oh, okay. Trying to do a little bit. Trying to be a little fancy there.
Oh, Ukiyo hitting. He's trying to go for the no sword stance too. Counter hit flash. He knows I like it. I was in the stream the other day talking about how much I love it. You know I'm on here, and I love it.
Oh, hello. Them hits break streams. That's what we seeing from Westwood. Jesus, Anna got some diabolical hits. Go. The flash ain't able to beat out for Ukiyo. Westwood putting a round on the board.
Got the Scowling Moon God while standing 2-1.
Bonk. The spin to win. Man, so many spins to win that Yoshi got. And Ukiyo utilizing them all very well. As we see getting out of the wall just to put Westwood towards the wall now, looking to put him in the corner of doom, potentially.
trying for the classic. -4 into flashing steel. No, sir. No wine opener for you. It's Coquito season.
Love me some Coquito as Ukiyo loves these grabs out the Maji stance. Hello. Ukiyo takes it 2-0.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I was just talking before bracket. He is one of my favorite Yoshimitsu players to watch. You'll see, and my boy David TK from Kissimmee, Florida. He is a back one merchant, nice and patient, but he knows how to put those buttons where they count.
Back one, man, for Bryan is pretty good. It's a good move. You get that counter hit, you get the buzz on it. Oh Lord! Right now, KingRaze is getting that counter hit, getting that heat engager active, looking to put that evil Lidia pressure at the wall. David not allowing it.
Hey, yeah, KingRaze got that pressure already. One banana bunch, ready to go. Notice like how far apart the buttons are that he presses.
Oh, try to use that sneak. Gets a ton in there just for a little bit of mix. Gets the wall combo too. No corner doom. Drops it. This is where Lidia can get pretty dangerous with the pressure. He wakes up with the knee. No. What are you doing? Kill him. No.
Oh my God. Okay, I need you to be launching those sweep the nations, but I'm proud of you, baby.
He still got the round, man. That was very close. There was only 4 or 5 seconds left on the clock, and he flushed it out.
Yeah, KingRaze was he was kind of scared to go low at the end there. It felt like
he's throwing out that 3+4, trying to get that counter hit. You trying to run in on him? No, look at there. Throws it out again, especially in the spacing game.
Yeah, notice how KingRaze is like not really standing his ground when it comes to the wall pressure. He's kind of letting David TK back him up here, but I like the lateral.
And there we go. There's that counter hit 3+4. Now to push him towards the wall. Has that snake edge active. Oh, look at the damage on that. Finished the whole thing and still caught him just to catch him with the heat smash.
Ooh, baby. Yep, on heat smash. For those of you that don't know, probably one of the lowest execution things that you can do in Tekken is on heat smash.
But it's so fun to do.
It is. It's OP. Nerf that. Make it high execution. It's hype if it's high execution.
That's true. I can't disagree with that. And there we go, throwing out that 3+4 once again. Creating that spacing, gets that counter hit in.
Got that nice pick in front of the middle with Q4 as well. Both of these guys a little bit too patient for Tekken 8. You know what I'm saying? All right, got the back one heat engager, putting on that propane.
KingRaze must have heard what you said. He's like, nah, I'm going for these grabs. I got him at the wall now. Got that heat active. Gonna take advantage of that heat smash. Kick his ass to the wall.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Man, that Lidia at the wall heat pressure is probably one of the most dangerous things to deal with.
It's definitely rough. For sure. Got him. Boom. Hey, you're not ducking. That's a lot of damage. Hot dog. 3 banana bunches.
Oh, this is the follow-up on the ground. Gets the wall splat and able to do anything with it.
We need to finish that string at some point. He's not ducking. You're not ducking. You're not twitch ducking. He's gonna make you duck.
There we go. Good side step 1. Good. Gets the wall rising 2. Back turn combo here to the wall. The front facing wall splat doesn't finish it. Could have got one more hit at least in there.
Got plenty of heat left too. Beautiful immortal payback. Oh, too far away. Waking up backwards makes it so that the taunt way too far. But David TK still coming away with it all the same. Real talk, Medina. I said it before. I need some aggression. I need y'all to feel the fear and put the fear into each other.
Yeah, they playing a little too safe, a little too distant, a little too respectful, I would say. I need some Gunther v. John Cena action. You know, I need some disrespect.
Sir, time to play the game. Uh-oh. No wall splat here. Oh, how does that work? Okay, never mind. That was wall standing too. Okay, so KingRaze finally ducked the string. But low-key, David, you shouldn't have listened to me. Don't listen to me.
You should listen to me. Don't listen to the commentators, man.
Exactly.
We only spread misinformation.
I'm good in hindsight. I'm no good in the future.
The jabs here by David, but KingRaze able to get that heat engager in, get out of that. Now applying that pressure, and David using that power crush. That's a Bryan move you don't see too often.
4-1 gives you snake eyes as well. Oh, I believed in that. KingRaze not believing in they wall splash though. Losing the combo, but still gets the counter hit. Red tape.
KingRaze looking to tie up the set count here at 1-1, but he has one more round to take. And the way he's playing right now, looking like it could possibly happen. He, you know, just as we said about playing disrespectful, staying in their face, looking like KingRaze might have listened to that.
Way too many of the machine gun punches for you to be off actually. Lame duck counter hit into the flash elbow. Sidestep block, you like those? Baby TK weathering the storm.
You know, and even after David tried to sidestep that, he just had to hold that entire defense.
Very unfortunate he didn't get the hit from a sidestep 2-1.
You trying to 3+4 me? Eat this 4-4-2, buddy. And KingRaze, the no-round Brown 2 to tie up the set count.
Caught him ducking. Linear move, but definitely David TK got caught ducking. What do you think it was in game 2, bro? David fell apart.
Just KingRaze just discombobulated the defense, man.
Yeah.
Trying to hold the defense the entire time, and KingRaze just kept going. Plus, the 4-4-2 on a 3+4 was really smart.
Yeah, we're seeing lots of those getting counter hits into the heat engagers in the horse too.
Look at that. Even when he tries to sidestep, he can't get anything. Oh my God, what is Lidia, bro? What is this character?
Listen, man, she's the prime minister. She's got that political armor. David trying to push forward with those spacing chops after the 3+4. Put on that pressure, that style, that fundamental Bryan isms. KingRaze finally getting the balls to go low, and it pays off.
Yeah, you know you only play that real Tekken when you end the round with the low. What an amazing hop kick from KingRaze to get that punish. Look at that, man. The steps are just not working for David right now. Just getting caught by everything that KingRaze is throwing out.
Yeah, that like sidestep blocks are not working out. Round start punch parry, that is definitely an option. KingRaze feeling it right now. He's 5 rounds straight up currently versus David TK.
There we go, using the back one. David TK applying a little bit more pressure now, which seems to be working out for him. Those low hatchet kicks, oh Lord. One counter hit, what you pressing for?
Sir, the counter hit, chopping elbow. Chop, chop, eh? Let's get going. Chop, chop. We got lots more ladder to chop up.
There we go. That disrespect from Tekken, right? Starting to come out. A little bit of that aggressiveness. We don't need that spacing. I'm just going to keep pressing buttons.
Finishing it down 2-3. Yet again, KingRaze getting so many of these heat engagers. We break those.
That's interesting that he used just a 1+2 in neutral, no follow-up to keep up with it.
Hey. Oh, break
way
the
to
floor.
stay patient. Die.
Oh no, he died. No, and the toe smash gets beaten out by the long range. That is just so tragic for my boy from Kissimmee. We did get to see some of those big counter hit back ones I was talking about a little bit earlier though. So, character they playing, bro?
I'm trying to remember. His brain is old.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Surely we get a chance to get him on a string. Look at SYRAXSLAYER trying to act like he gonna finish that string. He ain't gonna finish it. DaisyBuena though, not finishing the combo though. That's a damn shame.
Crazy. And I heard you guys talking about SYRAXSLAYER being the Leroy of NA.
I said if I see him win something, he could be the Leroy of NA. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to say that there was one, I would have to say his name is SYRAXSLAYER. However, I wouldn't go out there and be like, oh, that's the Leroy of NA, SYRAXSLAYER. That's not how I'm gonna start him off. I might say that about some other players. You know, that's the Nina of America. That's Victim. That's the Dragunov. That's Fear. But SYRAXSLAYER, he still got a little bit of work to do for me.
I can understand that he gotta earn that, but right now he earned this punish, staying ducking, waiting for that string to finish. Also getting that wall break sidestep to get closer to the wall.
Can't be pressing. I mean, it's minus 14, but you gotta block it.
Good no round brown there for SYRAXSLAYER, and he definitely do gotta earn that title, but what a showing right there in the first game between SYRAXSLAYER and DaisyBuena.
DaisyBuena, oh look, we got some Mexican representation. We've seen quite a bit more of that recently. You love to see it. Shout out to the Mexican squad out there. Interesting option to go for that. I think maybe he had a guaranteed option that didn't quite land. Damn shame. Have to do the lab work on that later.
Try to create a little bit of spacing. Good launcher there. About to push him to the wall. Done holding back. Nice jab. Pretty smart there just to get the wall finisher there. Stays in stance. Applies a little bit more pressure. Goes for the low.
Yup, the down jab string. Not too many characters have those. Nina has one herself. But ooh, okay. Getting started with the stiletto. Damn shame though. The heels dropping on the floor.
There goes that wall pressure once again. DaisyBuena trying to hold that. Trying to find that opening. SYRAXSLAYER not letting it happen.
Let's play here. He's letting loose a lot of these strings, knowing that the punishment is not coming. Like that elbow at the end of the chain flow string, a bit minus 17, but you don't block it and punish it, might as well be free.
You're finished. Oh my god, he parried that? He could do that?
Did I learn? Oh my god. I thought he was gonna go through. Oh, we know that string. You're not getting away with that. The back 3-4, no madam. Shall not be having none of that. DaisyBuena trying to be able to survive the onslaught of the machine gun punches, but unfortunately, the trenches, the warfare could not be surmised. Gonna have to go back and get a tank and gird yourself, gild yourself with knowledge and practice and patience for the next one.
We're in here.
He popped in. He popped out. And Toro. So this is gonna be California versus California. West Coast, not quite the best coast, versus one another. And Peeling has been popping off with this Miary Zo, honestly, bro.
I like it. I like it. I kind of like it. It's funny that once Miary Zo came out, Peeling was one of the first people that was hitting massive, insane combos, and then we see him in tournament not using Miary Zo. People are like, man, what the hell? Where's the Miary at?
Yeah, don't give me that Peeling bullshit. I want to see no Ling Xiao Yu. I've been seeing that for years from you, dog. But, you know, you like to play multiple characters. What you ducking for so heavy like that?
Just like how Fahkumram said, stay off his character, don't forget. There you go, Toro getting those on the ground follow-ups, gets up with the 1-1-2 into the pole stance, into the spear stance, and uses that back 3+4 to hop on the wall, get that kick in.
Nasty word. Toro So many wall standing twos. You know, fool me once, and when you fool me twice, shame on me. Healing, rocking with the wall running 2-1. Huge damage with the hell sweep, putting on that pressure.
Using that for twice, you know, while you're in heat, you're able to get that spear out, get that kick off of it. So keeping that pressure, trying to keep him in that corner. Doom, nope, get off me, lady. I don't like none of that.
All range, morning pro entry. Need to sidestep just a little bit to be able to get off of him. Maybe Toro got his mental a little bit messed up here. Remembering the last time him and I played him, I beat him 3-0. Oh my God, healing, hopping up there with the immediate while standing off of the wake up. Nasty.
While standing 3 on wake up is diabolical work for Miary Zo. And here we go, getting that combo in there. Is not looking to get the floor break, looking to get that wall splat. Doesn't get it.
Pressing forward. No, dropping the combo. These walls are not being happy to Toro right now.
My lord, does that count as a floor state? Gets that floor break.
Ooh. Get again.
Oh no, good rollout for peeling. Actually, ended up working for him to not get hit by that laser. But Toro not letting it. Sure, peeling once again, using that wall to his advantage.
Now, beautiful spacing shot. Finally gets the sidestep too. Honestly, a real one would have let the entire cinematic rock. If you hold up after the sidestep too, you get the whole bing, bam, boom. A real one would have let that one rip there. But you know, I like what you did there anyway.
Peeling is not letting up on these wake ups. Gets this full combo off a hip up. So that goes in for the pole mix, the spear mix. Doesn't let up on the combo. It gets the 2 as well. Tell us where are we going?
Big punish, man. We're going over next to the purple. I'm colorblind. Don't tell me if it's not that color. Oh my God, sidestep 2, running forward. You got your toes broken by, I don't even know which animal it was that she decided to conjure in there, but peeling rocked it game 1. Just a couple of combos didn't go Toro's way, and that was it.
Especially peeling utilizing that wall so well, man, with the 3+4 backflips into the wall or the side flips as well. Working out for him. Oh, what you looking for here, buddy?
He dashed into the demon fall. Oh goodness, got the throw generic style, breaking the flow.
Oh, get off me, lady. The Toro pressure on the wake up. This laser, the back massager with the laser. Insane work.
All right, I asked for LASIK surgery. I did not ask you to fix my scoliosis whatsoever. Get your hands off my back. I do not consent.
Already getting that down forward 2. And it's crazy. Miary can actually go wall to wall here, but he decides not to go for it. Doesn't get the floor break either. Where are you going, good sir? Can't fly away from me.
Yo, that was straight up Big Lebowski action right there. Man looked like he was trying to paint the floor, but got the floor painted with his blood. Starting off already with this heat engager, though. That's a nice start.
He tried to duck the wall running 2-1, but he got caught by the one part of it. And there we go, puts her back turn. He gets a pickup on that. He gets the realignment with the heat. Insane work for Toro.
Yes, sir. That's what's up. Run up into the down back 2. If you thought that you had the timing on me, I got the crack.
Pressure for peeling right now. Gets caught by that 2 into the heat engager. He's like, get off me, lady.
It looks like the block there. Really knows what the game is on this one. Just playing it a little bit slow.
Trying to beat out something there. Wakes up blocking low. I always feel like it's insane when a player wakes up block low.
Especially with how many ground hitting mids there are in this game. So down 4-2 into duck while standing 2. Do we want the floor though? We do.
Oh, there's no way. I was gonna say there's no way that kills, and it didn't, but Peeling going for the low. Now at a set point.
That 50-50 with the up forward 1 string on the end there. Or up forward 2, I think. Sorry, guys. Put up a little bit of buttons in the middle here. Just putting the snake out there.
And we go back to the wall for you. Oh, wow. That's an interesting way to get him to the wall. Ooh, using that Moringi stance up forward. Or up 1+2.
Out of there. Beautiful duck under the chains of fate. Oh, my man did not wait. Beautiful sidestep, right? And this is going to be lots more of that gray life coming back to him.
Try to go for that fancy uppercut. Oh, Lord, what a great googly mooglies happening. She's flying, she's wall jumping. In here. And that is the product of trying to space out someone like Miary Zo. Could just go in with those big ass snakes and go in. I don't like that ring covers her face in the outro. So Foxhound, actually, I have a question.
ToxicGazs versus Flanks tonight. That is a absolutely cursed luchador mask, but I'm with it. It's giving Lich King.
Got a little bit of that Canadian representation today. Oh my lord, but you gonna represent this launcher and the wall as well. And then look at all the damage he's done already.
Getting started with the running king onslaught as well immediately. We are learning whether or not you can break throws real quick.
There was 3 of them in that round 1 and none of them were broken, so we all had to see what Flanks got here. DDT. Uh-oh. Chain grab. Match 2, match 2, match 2, match 2, match 2.
Auto.
Uh-oh, you're not mashing 2. You're not mashing 2. There we go. You are mashing 2.
There we go.
Let's go.
Beautiful sidestep right after that one, just in case ToxicGazs want to be a little bit extra toxic. Got the down forward 2. Not the Lord. Giant swing. Tomoriru, I thought you was on vacation.
Oh, the running cancel into another grab. All right, ToxicGazs already knows that Flanks ain't breaking these throws.
I'll be doing that. And not let King players know that you want to duck on them. Hella duck. And you know what? Ever since they gave King real wave dash, like normal wave dash, I've always been like, it don't hit the same no more.
It's still very exciting to see. I think King player, I hate dealing with King players, but King players are probably one of the most exciting players to watch. Aside from Yoshi. Don't come at me with that Yoshi game. Yoshi is fun to watch.
It depends on the King player, honestly. You know, if it's 10 giant swings in a row, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It ain't doing it for me. Flanks though, doing real well with Miary Mommy. ToxicGazs trying to get these wall splats and just a little bit too greedy. Should have gone for the small stuff instead. Looked at the screen and now you got more rounds to play.
I'm not gonna lie, I might steal that from you. I like that. The Miary Mommy.
Yep, Madagascar Mommy. Ooh.
Give me them ankles.
1+2. Yup, here comes the bridge. Ooh,
uh-oh.
My goodness.
Stretch her up.
Breaking that back. NC-17 on this one. And full crash down forward 1. Remember when it looked like on the Armor King trailer, like that move was sped up, and then they decided that they weren't gonna make that change? Like we was gonna forget that in that footage, that full crash down forward 1 was faster.
Man, Armor King's still fun though.
Oh.
But already Flanks getting in some good damage, trying to keep him at the wall. Now, good grab for him. King players also don't break throws. Remember that, chat.
Backface. Oh, the tombstone.
Oh, good patience, not pressing there. You don't want to get launched. Trying to use that muscle armor for the forward 2. But they get Shining Wizard on the wake up with the alley kick follow up. ToxicGazs already got a round up.
You know what's interesting? I don't feel like we see as much of that forward 4-2 as we thought we were going to. People were like, oh man, this move gonna be so incredibly busted. And I feel like it is busted, but like people don't be using it.
Yeah, we don't see too much of it. I think it has a very slow startup.
That's true.
That's why people are afraid to throw it out.
The first hit is very linear. The second hit is not at all. But the first hit's like mad linear, for sure.
He just did a full run up into the RKO. Another run up. Passes it with the 3-2. Again to get that heat pad.
Superman punch. Oh, you're flipping in the wrong direction. Breaking the walls of Jericho. Breaking the walls of your spinal cord. Your rib cage. Let's see. Can flanks break through?
Oh, good trade there. Good low block as well from Flanks, but the side step from ToxicGazs to get that grab. Get that backbreaker in there. Oh, the push off. Jesus.
Just barely got that on the plus frames in the middle of the counter hit.
Oh
there
my God.
Off axis, and the knee still does the work. Not finishing the combo properly though. What another trade for ToxicGazs, putting it through one more again for what looks like a budding Deer Army member, perhaps. That was 2-0.
Round 1.
Toxic.
That was 2-0.
Fight.
You guys, let this be a lesson to you. Tekken players don't read. Fradin popping in here with the Hwoarang. Ooh. What is this? We got Bleach going on here, guys?
I couldn't even tell you, man. I don't watch anime like that.
Listen, the North American Tekken scene is the only anime that I'm watching. And ain't nobody got plot armor. That's why I like it so much.
Look at this pressure from Fradin. Okay. Doshsviel answering back. Got a little bit of pressure from his own. And if anybody got some good pressure aside from Hwoarang, it's Law. And he punishes that with the rage as well. Go ahead, flex on this man. Bust the vein real quick.
Bust the vein is absolutely diabolical, my man. You're not getting away with that. Will Doshsviel be able to bust the correct one? Unfortunately, the chestnut's been roasted on Doshsviel's open fire. Fradin got game one, round 1. You know what? It's gonna be game 1. I already know what I said.
It's gonna be game 1. He believing in him, but the new Chaku for Doshsviel. Oh Lord, you're gonna get heat engaged in that back turn, buddy. I don't know what you was trying to do there, and then we go gets the punch parry punish this time.
Great option, especially after the rest of forward pressure. Are we gonna see that counter hit? No, Fradin decides he wants the heat smash. Doshsviel once again getting another one of those parries. Does not want to give up the map advantage. Got the full crouch and caught you ducking.
That side wall really did save Fradin because Doshsviel was looking for a diabolical wall combo there. Ugh. Soccer kick for Fradin. What the
Hwoarang. Bicycle kick king. He loves that punch parry.
When will you learn, old man? You gotta stop that pressure once you see this man in the red. And here we go, busting it again. Not able to finish it out. Do the exact same finish as round 1 he went for. He believed.
But first you don't succeed, do it again. If Tasty Steve said it must be true.
That's true. Good way to stop the pressure with the down jab. But Fradin able to find that punish in there. Not able to do much with it, but pushes him towards the wall, gets that wall splat, and Fradin taking another round.
Fight.
Real talk, I forgot that standing 3-3 was 14 frame punishable. Fradin reminding us all of the numbers out here. Oh, missing the wall standing 4, so important if you are a Law main.
That little jab in there, sneaks it in there, and Fradin is just ready for those slides. That's 2 out of 3 of those slides that he has punished so far.
The last one is the one that matters, you know what I'm saying? Get that. Sidestep 3-3, unfortunately not being able to get the wall. Pressing in the middle of the right flamingo 4-3. Unfortunately, can't do anything in the middle of that string, but it does not jail. I feel like strings like that, where it's like I can't interrupt this even if I wanted to, I feel like they should jail personally, but we'll have to wait for Tekken World Tour to be over, I think.
To be fair, I've also been a victim of pressing mid Hwoarang string, man. Just a privilege that he has. Ugh, the stance change. You saw the arm shift into the other side, into the grab. Dirty work there from Fradin.
Real talk. If you didn't know, 1+2, that arm change that you just talked about in the move list, it's known as disrespect because he turns his back to you. And that's exactly what I saw right there in that last round. I don't know who we're dressed up as Archangel. I was hoping somebody in chat could help us out.
There we go, that pressure once again from Fradin. Getting the grab, chopping the back of that neck with the ankle is diabolical work. But hey, Hwoarang makes it look cool at least.
Bro, ooh, nice heat burn. Okay, good high wall splat as well. Plenty of damage.
Oh my lord, you got the whiff. He whiffed it and he was still able to punish it. What is this? Oh, missed it.
He punishes on back one. Fradin got a lot of life lead here.
Surprised that Dosh actually didn't pop the rage there. Could have had a small little opening, but I think the rage would have given him enough time to block anyway.
Yeah, I need some 14 frame punishes. Law is a really good one, and we need to see some more of it. One of my favorite throws in the entire game, the jackknife. Fradin giving us every piece of it. Realignment with the flamingo as well.
And he uses that heat dash to finish up the combo, get this man at the wall too, and that pressure ain't gonna stop. The throw. I feel like if I got thrown like that with my leg being stretched, like I ain't using these legs no more. I don't need them,
bro. And God forbid your woman sees that.
Oh, get off me, sir! None of that dragon stuff around here.
No punish on the nunchuck. He ran out. Legend kick to try to put on some extra pressure. Need that little bit of extra. Doshsviel misses the instant full crouch to be able to get the slide. Only gets the generic down 3. And because of that, gives up his round-winning opportunity to stay in there. The hit of the CheeseYoni versus Shaundude right here, giving us an absolute festival, a concert even. You know, we've seen CheeseYoni on Lili not too long ago, so surely the matchup is well known. But Shaundude been rocking it for a minute here. Let's see what it is back and forth.
Man, we talking about commitment issues, right? CheeseYoni, as we saw in Lili, as you said, but you sit at Alisa, because that's where the life is right there. And speaking of life, taking that round 1 from Shaundude with the bubbles, by the way.
Can we agree on? Oh, this is DD, right, guys? Is it DD or is it Bubbles?
I think it's Bubbles. Didn't DD have like a pink? Well, you colorblind.
Yeah,
DD had like a
right.
pinkish,
She did.
reddish dress on.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But what's up with the stockings, though? God, getting blown out with the backward donkey kick, kip up, whatever the hell you want to call it is. CheeseYoni cheesing it out.
Oh, what a step over. Shaundude drops the combo, unfortunately. See what they can do with the rest of them. They gonna get that forward too. That's what they got. Merry Christmas.
Ball off of the rope. Quick trim up forward 2. Oh, what you doing pressing in the middle of that string, my man? You can't be doing that.
Damn, man. Already. Game 1 going to CheeseYoni.
Listen, I know that Shaundude is on Bubbles and not DD, but he definitely was hitting up. What does this button do?
Dexter hitting her with the "You're stupid."
You are stupid. And don't forget, oh, bro, that was one of the best episodes, bro. You got me going back now.
With the nostalgia.
Yeah. All right, Shaundude working out with the sidestep left.
Sit down, lady. I'll pull none of that stuff out here. Uses the heat dash right away into one of those good homing moves.
Back to the lab again, I see Shaundude popping off. But unfortunately, got ourselves a heat dash punish launch combo from that 15 seconds remaining. Both of the characters have rage. Holy platinum grace. Put him in that place.
He definitely went to the lab with that duck on that string into the sidestep ranger. We're not even talking about Dexter's lab. Oh my god.
Fight.
Love that. That was low-key really high execution as well to be able to get that pickup from the KCF3, that platinum grace. Luckily, recovered so quickly. Shaundude allowing himself to be able to get a counter hit and maybe bring some of this back.
Man, I'm over here thinking about Shaundude getting Marduk back, if he gets Marduk back, and I don't want to think about that. I don't even know why that's in my head.
Why do you need to put thoughts of that? I would rather have Robot Santa than Marduk right now.
Oh my god, and the 4-4-2 for CheeseYoni to get that wall splat. Continues it with the chainsaw, and Shaundude wakes up sidestep.
The conversion is absolutely gnarly here. If it was missing parts of the running 1+2, it's the back turn goodness.
Oh, doesn't believe it, doesn't finish it. Don't let Shaundude come back on you. Only Master, you see the trophy, gets the counter hit as well. No stepping on it, puts her in the back turn, and CheeseYoni wakes up while rising 4.
Which outfit you think is cute, Peeling? Let us know. I mean, they're both pretty cute, honestly. But one is cute in a more medieval kind of way.
There's a new game that just got announced, and CheeseYoni looks like probably took inspiration from that, from Arknights.
Okay.
It's a nerd game for the nerds.
Khalil said it was from Dark Souls 3. Let's see what kind of boss energy we got going on here. Breaking the back out. That's the CheeseYoni special. Love to be able to get that 3 hit into the rest of it. Unfortunately, dropping the combo. Could have had heat dash into rage art. You not canceling that. What?
No, sir.
Bait.
Yup, baited the hell out of this man. So Firekeeper, I can absolutely see it. What in the world? That whip?
These two characters with the best lateral movement in the game. You're seeing it time and time again. Got the crouch into the extra.
Using those chainsaws once again to keep that spacing, but the sidestep from Shaundude into the low. Oh my god, that movement that he was talking about.
Nice stop 1-2+4. Still catching CheeseYoni off action. We used to talk about how incredibly linear that move is, but I think maybe we might need to evaluate these things. You know, there's some realignment going on right there, but that gets us to game 3. This is a hot set, y'all. I want to know who y'all like in this one.
Let's be honest. Is anything with Lili really linear when she has some of the best side steps in the game?
She do, but and the fact that every time you do a sidestep, right, you get a little bit more of that realignment, and Lili players are constantly doing said sidestep. But her moves, a lot of times they talk about Lili being linear, her actual moves, as opposed to her ability to defeat other linear players.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Hit him with that voila. CheeseYoni, that heat meter is dying down. There we go, use that heat dash. Applying a little bit of that pressure. Both of them sidestepping together. The in-sync sidestep Unga Bunga brain is catching on.
It's crazy we could call the amount of times we done seen that one with up 3+4 and getting the evasion, but not a lot of reward coming from it.
And the slide for CheeseYoni to strike that first blood of game 3 to take the lead. Then the set count is tied at 1-1. Let's see who can come out on top.
The down forward 2 has been really, like, surgical from CheeseYoni. Very precise. If it comes out, it's usually hit.
What? Huh? There's no way. The privilege that Alisa got, man. It's insane.
Hey, that's what happens when you trade with that button. It was a power crush. So you traded with a power crush when I had armor, and it was gonna make me do a destruction stance transition, but since I got hit, I did not get the destruction stance transition, so I recovered even more quickly and was able to get the rest of the combo.
Shaundude staying a little patient in the string. Oh my god, the back turn, back flip doesn't finish the punish.
Keep that. Wants to save it for a little bit later. I totally understand, especially as you see the .exe program file finished uploading and the Trojan going straight to the temple. CheeseYoni finished.
And on the screen, let alone in a bracket. Let's see how they fare against Queen Aurora with a little bit of that Tekken 8 Championship Edition.
52. Way too far out to be able to get the extra. Hell sweeps. Kulos in a row. We parrying now. Okay.
Good 1+2 into the heating agent punish. Oh, trying to do it again, and he parried it, sliding on her. Slide on me like that.
Whiffing and still able to block too far away. No, sir. Hell sweep not being allowed. Queen Aurora takes first blood on round 1.
Queen Aurora has to be a little careful here, as I see KWTV using that parry button a little too often.
I mean, if it works, it works. You know, if they're not gonna do nothing about it. Ooh, get ripped up and slipped up.
Tries to back up a little bit for that spacing, and there's that parry button once again, sliding on her. It's not over yet. It's looking like it's about to be over. Oh, he was a little too far for the heat smash, but he still gets a punish.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, is that the Heihachi trophy from the bowling pin? I love that.
It is the bowling pin Heihachi trophy. He was able to still get the heat burst off that. That's insane work. Some people have too long of a range for heat burst, man. I hate it. Oh lord. Ooh,
wow. Get up off this floor. I will make you get up. Search starts in 5 minutes. Excellent. Sidestep right. Got the heat smash. Very evasive in the middle of that animation. Beautiful. Keep out. Sidewalk. Able to beat out the Hail Mary from KW.
And also being able to keep him in back turn stage 2. Ended up working out for Queen Aurora. Good trade there. Works out for KWTV. Now applying a little bit of pressure of his own. Counter hit down back 3.
Putting a different color on the snake egg. Different sort of venom. He's dashing towards, waiting for KW to go for one of those parries and whiff away from it. Spacing trap. KW TV falls for it. Looking more like Mike TV. Lights, camera, action. Queen Aurora takes game 1.
And falling for that 3-1 stands canceled. Does it again. Ends up connecting. Queen Aurora looking pretty good in that first game. Let's see if they can keep it up in game 2.
Yeah, we used to see Queen Aurora play the Eddie Gordo a little bit earlier in Tekken 8, but I'm loving that we're seeing her on Miary Zo here. The more Madagascar mommies I can get on my screen, the better. Oh my goodness, you thought you could press right there? An armor move? You're not able to get nowhere with that.
You know, it's crazy. I was in if you guys ever get a chance, it is Kaiser's birthday. Make sure you tell him happy birthday. I will see a couple people in Kaiser's chat saying that a character like Miary Zo was helping them a little bit more with the Tekken fundamentals.
That's fair. I think for Tekken 8, it's really good because her backdash is really not all that. But I think he has enough stances. We need some launch punishes on these. I'm gonna say this in the middle of all the rest of the analysis, you know, we're talking about here. We've seen lots of blocks on those purple stuff, and we need lots more high punishment for it. But yeah, I think that she is really good for training you for Tekken 8 characters.
I agree. I personally played a very basic Claudio. I can agree that she does help with fundamentals a lot.
4 for 2, pushing KWTV off to the correct side.
Oh, down forward 2. No punish on the whip.
Very
Forward
simple.
2.
Yeah. Side step 2, I think that was actually. The animations are very similar.
Oh,
but
yeah,
the counter hit launcher is the side step 2, if I'm not mistaken. Chat, remind me if I'm getting conflated. Queen Aurora able to break the side throw. We locked in.
Almost throw break on the one grab, and then gets caught ducking 2. Oh my God! Queen Aurora just getting all the right reads.
Great timing for KW. Is it time for a KW comeback?
The dog with the wild standing 2 punish as well. He goes to the wall. 3-1 or 3-2 at the wall into the heat dash. Finishes it and goes for the low. Queen Aurora only plays the realest of Tekken to end the round and end the set 2-0 over KWTV.
Real Tekken only on ParagOnline.
As that Tekken tag tells you right there.
Interesting. Now let's not forget, this is the person that took a game off of, excuse me, the 2-0 set off of Avery, aka Run It Black, earlier on in this ladder format. So let's see where that mastery came in. Can Fighter Japan be able to break it out?
Fighter Japan so far got this health lead, but unemployedstar looking to tie it up here. No, drops the combo. Unfortunately, could cost them the round as it does. Fighter Japan strikes that first blood.
It can be dropping combos on stream. While standing 1-2 hit confirmed. Going through to the wall. Okay.
Can be named Mexican Ulsan and drop these combos, man. The original Ulsan don't drop combos like that.
Listen, bro, you need to add some of that extra spice. No, misses the third one on the rolling Sabat 1-2-1. Unemployedstar trying to keep Fighter Japan with their back to the wall, but the jab whiffs and Fighter Japan teaches.
Going into that stance now, looking to find that opening on unemployedstar. Unemployedstar using those jabs to find that opening as well. Having a little bit of that nooch. Like to see it.
Putting the Azazel, the spirit straight in on. Not the Christmas spirit. Can't be walking away from me like that. Fighter Japan making short work of unemployedstar. Real talk, you know, I would expect an unemployedstar to be better than the average bear. You know, everybody knows you're unemployed, you're good at fighting games.
Oh yeah, you get that unemployed buff. I saw it personally with one of my TOs, Lizardman, earlier this year. This man played Street Fighter and he was just going crazy on that unemployment Street Fighter. But we don't care about Street Fighter here. We got that good ass Tekken going on there. Fighter Japan keeping this man at bay. You unemployed or not, I'm still beating your ass.
Brother, come on, man. Listen, you can't be going up to the office like that, showing up with your 403Bs and whatnot. You got the wrong paperwork. You got to show that you'll make it to the ladder format top cut if you're going to be able to get those benefits. Fighter Japan is maybe showing that maybe you need to be spending a little bit more time at the library, in the lab, as opposed to at the unemployment office, because he ain't looking like no star right now. He's looking like Patrick Star, living under a rock.
Spitting bars, but let's see what unemployedstar could do right now. Kind of getting into that health bar of Fighter Japan, using that pigeon roll. keeping that pressure going and using the heat dash with the down forward wall for the pickup, and he gets around on the board.
Nice stuff. Staying playing tight. Tarantula stand is so difficult to deal with, bro. Yo, big shout outs to G Biscuits putting $1.50 into the match, Reno. Thank you, homie. Appreciate you again.
And then biscuits come with honey, right? I need them dry.
Gravy. Ooh. Shimmy off. Nice. Back forward 2. Lets the string rip a little bit too much. Switchblade ripped.
Oh, trying to go into stance, using that down 2 to cancel it. None of that. None around here, lady. Oh, and he gets the wild standard 4 as well to take another round on Fighter Japan.
Went with the classic. Down 2 while standing 4. Fighter Japan got hit by it. Down 2 while standing 4 again. Got hit again. So, you know what? Oh, my God.
Sit down, lady. None of that. Oh, what a down 4 or down 2 counter hit. That was beautiful.
In the middle of the heat smash, making it so that Fighter Japan don't have that resource no more. And you lucky that don't wall splat anymore. Fighter Japan yet again getting the wall spinning 1-2. Unfortunately dropped them all, not being able to get the wall splat.
Oh, the duck, no punish. Fighter Japan, the 10 string, no, stops it. Didn't believe in the full thing. The goes for it again, this time believing in it. If it doesn't work for you, do it again.
The thing is, he like stopped it halfway through. Y'all, I think that this is time for a good old counter. Get that abacus ready. We gonna see how many Sky/Novas we see from John Hopkick.
I believe FGCPrimetime is also one of those Midwest homies out there from the Chicago region. But it's Claudio, man, and his name is John Hopkick, also playing Claudio. So you know we expected all them BDHKs out there. I'll tell you what BDHK stands for soon. But let's see how many of those we get.
I've seen plenty of them in my day. I watched Mogold, I watched Shadow 20Z. John Hopkick trying to show that it might be a misnomer. Just like Sergey Strokanov pulling out the Yoshimitsu. Are we gonna even see a Hopkick? Do we even need one whatsoever? Ooh, I like this realignment.
Yeah, the 2-1-2, and he gets the Starburst back, wall to wall. Yes, sir. Isn't able to get the finishing combo though to end the round. But that 4-4-3-2, you know, is gonna do the work at the wall.
If I'm gonna go hard on a combo, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Look at that. John Hopkick absolutely giving the BDHK. That's 1 for 1.
Putting the pause right now to FGCPrimetime. Gets rid of that Starburst with the 4-1+2. Ooh, and he gets wall splat real nasty by FGCPrimetime. Isn't able to get to the wall. I wonder if that was like a intended because of the lag out that we just saw.
Well, no say. FGCPrimetime doesn't know what to do up against this wall. Finally gets a good duck on the side step 4 whip, and then John Hopkick tries to go for the wish punish. Nothing happening. Are we gonna finish it out here? Rage art? I don't know about this one, Chief.
Yeah, I think the scaling is kind of gonna mess him up here. I don't know if this kills. And in fact, it does leave him with 1 HP and a dream. He runs in, goes in with that heat smash, and then goes in for that high, which ends up catching John Hopkick.
ESS 4-3. Very interesting option right there. Tries to finish up 4-3+4, nothing happening. Making sure that Primetime got his back to the wall. Down 2-3 is very interesting there. I'll say that.
And he's using a lot of that up forward 2, keeps him safe. Uses a 4-1+2 with the Starburst as well. Oh, misses the Sparichi. Unfortunately, that could have been the wall ender that he needed, but the forward 2 coming in clutch for him once again.
Bro, and then the key charge, and it like, or maybe it wasn't a key charge, maybe it was just like a Starburst animation, but then the cape came over it. That was mad hard. Joe Budden action.
Damn, not the jump button action. Look at this side step 4 into up forward 2. My man doesn't know what to do.
Far away. Beautiful. Finally ducking that string after so many times blocking it. FGCPrimetime still had the tornado. Are we gonna hit the 3 digits? Not quite yet. 95. I think that's our high score for the night.
That heat burst right away. Goes in with the wall running 1+2. Here comes the up forward 2 again, and he interrupts the down 1-2. Oh my god, the testicular fortitude on FGCPrimetime.
Straight up Robbie toss. John Hopkick throwing one of those out. He's now 1 for 2.
There he goes, using that while crouching 1-1 or 2-2 actually.
Punish on the back of the dude.
He just let it rip. Misses the nunchaku. Go a little bit at Nooch once again. Doesn't duck the 3-2.
It's coming. Yeah. Power to the people. FGC showing us what the C stands for. Combos.
I'm gonna do it again, and he takes the game from John Hopkick. It was looking real close there, except for that game 5 between, or that round 5 between those two. And I see Archangel just jamming out with the emotes. That's the only thing you can do when you hear this song.
It's sexy. That's the way it goes out here. I wish, you know, people were like, oh man, it seems like we get this stage way too much. Like, I wish we got this stage more. I wish we had this. Now, John Hopkick now is 2 for 3, putting out some of that Demon King Piccolo style energy.
Gets that 82 damage combo and gets the up forward 2 on this man's wake up, giving him that heat engager, the side step 4 into the up forward 2 once again, into the down 1-2, gets the perfect on this man. Good start for John Hopkick.
Down / Nova, landing, a little bit pushed back. Sheesh, no heat dashes, didn't want it, wanted the damage instead. Heat smash, straight up DVD icon in the corner.
What a grab from FGCPrimetime to stop that power crush. Get off me, sir, no dragons here.
I finished the screen, very interesting. Ugh.
Just judo chops this man into the back of the neck. Ain't no way. Look at the pressure once again from John Hopkick. Tries to go for that BDHK, none of that, and uses the rage in the middle of this man's string to take the round. Now up a 2-round lead over FGCPrimetime.
John Hopkick is 2 for 4 right now with the Sky / Novas. Might not be necessary, but he is down a game. So regardless, FGCPrimetime still in the lead. It's all data acquisition right now. Although I do wish that FGCPrimetime might call out these down jabs after the down forward 3-2s a little bit more.
Oh, good side step just to put him against the wall. Uses the upward 2 to get that wall splat as well. A little bit of mix, does the full charge into the guard break at the guaranteed wall splat there. Oh my god, John Hopkick cooking with the pressure right now.
Oh my god, counter hit. Yet another heat smash. Honestly, man, it's those down jabs. Every time that FGCPrimetime blocks a string that has a high in it, John Hopkick steals his turn back with that down jab, and I'm not seeing adaptation. I'm not seeing punishment for looking at the screen right there. And it's giving ranked. You know what I'm saying?
It's giving ranked. That's insane. You know that's how it be. Yeah, that's how it be though. That's how it be. You go in a ranked match, that's exactly what you're going to experience.
I say, please Hopkick this man. You have one of those. You got a flippity toilet. Oh my god.
The fact that this man said flippity toilet, that's
We've seen it work out before. Sidestep 4 into the up forward 2. When am I gonna finish it? And this is a deja vu from game 2. Round 1 was a perfect that one too.
Yeah, second time he ends that round with the heat smash, and it is a low heat smash. Doesn't seem to see it coming. Oh no, the comeback 1+2 to get the wall splat. Didn't do anything out of it.
That's crazy. We have barely seen the Starburst Shoryuken. It's crazy how many amazing buttons. No launch punish. There could have been a second one. I totally understand not trying to go for it right there. Not getting a second perfect. Thank God. Now, let's get a little bit further.
Trying to dash up on this man's face. It's very, very ballsy to do against the one wall splat. Able to give him that opening.
John Hopkick now on set point. It's been a while. Yet another one of those down jabs not getting taken care of. Not even low parried.
Grab once again going for that power crush from FGCPrimetime. Now has this man's back against the wall. It's your time for that pressure now. Get off me, sir.
Some sidestep blocks from FGCPrimetime that are kind of taking care of the down jab. We like that. Long range dispel magic. Down forward 3-1 into the perfection. Not getting the wall splat though.
Oh, 3. He went for double sidestep 4 into the up forward 2. The diabolicalness of John Hopkick.
If only there was evidence that he might do that previously in the match.
Crazy work from John Hopkick, man. And
format as well. Hell yeah.
I gotta appreciate the endurance because playing Tekken is tough and taking 13 L's is not easy on the mental. But speaking of not easy on the mental, man, I was just hyping you up, Milton. And you gonna give us a Jin mirror? Come on, buddy.
We give you like a different character hit?
He's a Mokujin player. He can definitely play a lot of different. He has a Zafina, a Asuka, Armor King, a King.
I'm liking what I'm seeing right here though. Got the first launch off of the Depraved Savagery. Got the great sidestep right duck to be able to beat out, get the whiff punish from round 1. Can he keep this up though? Remember, Avery is a master of pressure and timing and reads.
And I'm sorry, Avery, this one's going to be hella biased. Milton is a monster when it comes to high pressure situations, either in bracket or even at the locals or when he's playing just with the homies on the Discord. The man becomes a demon.
There will be no spacing traps, my friend. Avery's mixing up these sequences. Little crouch dashes into the sidestep. Big heat engager, and the timing yet again rocking in the middle of Avery's button.
And I like that he punished the 4-4-2 with a 4-4-2 the last round, but he's just finding all the right openings here as he gets that heat engager in, trying to sidestep a lot of what his own character is doing.
Avery finally seeing, like, bro, stop pressing 2-4 like that. Why do you keep going and finishing that string? You're not supposed to do that at all. Damn. Demon Paw on the end.
Yeah, 4-4-2 round start, heat engager for Avery as he got the momentum of that last round, and he's keeping it going. Kind of he's having a hard time finding an opening for some strings or for some jabs or even some punishes. Avery dominated that round. Come on, Milton, wake your ass up.
He definitely got bossed up by that throw Oki there. Miltonation though, got the first heat engage. Depraved Savagery numero uno, numero dos. Got hit on the Pillow Princess strategy as well. Can we use this heat before it runs out?
Went for the low there, creating a little bit of that neutral spacing. He just let the heat exhaust. Man, these throw attempts for Avery, he's been breaking all of them instantly too. That takes some work. But there we go, Milton finding that opening, getting that launch.
dash and going for the straight up extra armor, the long range rush, and takes game 1 off of Avery in the Jin mirror match.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, here we go. He already has that game up. Avery instantly woke up with violence. He didn't like the results of that game 1. He's putting boots to asses in that game 2.
Bro,
He got, I guess he ain't got no boots on.
Extra adamantium on them gloves, on those nodules right there. Forget those like brass knuckles that you be hearing about. You get back fisted, electric wind god fisted by one of those gloves with all them studs on them. You think that they don't hurt?
Oh, you know they hurt. Listen, the way he threw hands with Kazuya in that story mode, ain't no way they don't hurt.
Yeah. Nice walk.
Here we go, good heat engager from Milton just to get that opening and get his kick. Come on, man.
You said run it back. In fact, run it black and blue.
Okay, that was clean. The way he was able to get that sidestep, catch that sidestep with the launcher and finish the combo to take the round. Avery looking to tie up the set count at 1-1.
Reminder, guys, sidestepping left, not usually the option versus the electric wind god fist from Jin. As we saw Miltonation get the sidestep right on it, but Demon Paw has been really useful for Avery's pressure plan at this long range. And yet another sidestep right electric working out for Avery, finishing it off with the classic, back to 1. And I think maybe Avery has adapted here.
Man, listen, the Wisconsin guys apparently have something against me. Every time I hype them up, they start losing.
Yep, that's the way it is.
Every single time.
Legit, I gotta like keep my mouth shut half the time when one of my homies is on screen.
I'm out here cursing them. The true commentator curse is cursing your homies when they're on screen.
No, you gotta talk about how terrible they are. This was an awful rage art. How dare you rage art here? There was no opportunity, no need for that. When you had heat, why couldn't you just have done heat instead of the rage art? Now you ain't got no rage. Maybe run up and do the heat first. Ooh, dude. The Omen electric wind god fist. You don't get to do that too often.
Yeah, that was a deep ass wind god fist. Milton now waking up. It looks like me. Oh yes sir, he's waking up. He woke up with violence now. He kept it going. He didn't need to. Gets that he burst active, gets those follow-ups as well. He's not letting up. Get off me, sir. I am you.
I hit by the tech. Damn, I really expected Avery to slam him down after he whipped the entire back to 1.
There we go, Milton. Play that real Tekken, baby. Let's go.
You would think that the water kind of slows them down here, but I guess not.
Listen, when you can move like Jin, ain't nothing slowing you down.
Oh, not 14 frame punishable.
Oh, get off me, sir. Yeah, these instant breaks from Avery, they're so good.
Need a little bit more lock-in from Miltonation. He's getting the steps, sidestep right ducks, but hasn't gotten himself like a can punish or anything like that just yet. But I like the defense.
There we go, punish the 2-1 with the 2-1, and then he gets launched there by Avery. Gets that follow-up 1 HP, and he got caught ducking or pressing.
That was hella bullshit. I can't believe that Avery was able to block it off action. I can't believe that the game said that he gets to block that so far off action. That was nasty. Now Avery trying to show off a little bit right here, but as soon as you start show button is when you about to get thrown overboard, walking the plank.
Yeah, you already know Jin got a little bit of that PP, that protagonist privilege, as he goes in with the shoves. Oh my god, the wave dashes, gets him the bounce on it, then he gets the launcher.
I'm not stay on the floor. I told you, you better get out that bed. You ain't sick.
Milton, please. Please, Milton.
Finish it. Got 16 seconds left. He's gonna absolutely... No, he got greedy. He could have had the extra guarantee.
my God, and Avery gets the can Hopkick in there. Takes the round over Milton. My boy, you gonna let Avery gatekeep you like that? Yo,
That man hasn't won a TNS in 80 weeks, bro. Win a side grand finals and take the whole thing, not losing the entire set. Or is Swavey gonna put a different little wavelength, a different spin, a different period on this one?
Yeah, Swavey running that Fahkumram. We've seen that the Fahkumram can work. Like we've been seeing Landon 20Z go crazy, or Landon D go crazy with the Fak in the TNSs and these other online tournaments. So let's see what weight Swavey can pull off here.
Okay. Running threes. Missing it. Ooh, big trade. Nice little duck under there, but the standing three whiffs under.
Fak too tall, man. There's no way he can catch Zafina in that tarantula stance.
Ugh. Ducking into the down forward one, the primitive grudge from the tarantula stance. And Shadow taking round one.
Shadow 20Z gotta mix it up here just a little bit. Fahkumram does have a lot of good tools to keep the spacing on Zafina, but you know it's always the pilot that we talk about, not the airplane. Shadow 20Z gets that wall blast, being able to continue the combo here.
And when you talk about airplane, man, great aerial already here. Oh damn, a little bit too far away, not deep enough.
Over trade, go ahead and get that low that connects. Get that guard break, the all farmer walk up. What are you doing, lady? You don't get to do none of that.
Try to honor. There goes the hell sweep. Shadow 20Z does have the anathema. No launch punish on the 314. Very interesting that we didn't see that, but it's all good. Shadow 20Z still comes away with it all the same.
Yeah, he kept it real basic and it worked out for him too. Sometimes you gotta keep the Tekken a little basic, you know. You ain't gotta do nothing too fancy.
We saw yet another block and not getting launch punish. That down four, like the right leg of Fahkumram, for some reason, it still hasn't clocked a lot of people. You block that right leg, you get the launch punish. Shadow 20, what in the world?
I don't know how that side switch or how that worked or how the frames on that worked, but somehow Buddy got a side switch there. Applying a little bit of pressure on Shadow, baits out a Rage Jar and takes the round from Shadow.
Talking about Wave still in it right there. Sidestep extended. Shadow 20Z spending some of that heat right here.
Look at that, bro. Look at that pressure from Shadow.
Yeah. You don't know this matchup, he said. Oh, you ain't get no heat engager from that because I was floated in the air. That's a damn shame. Heat engager would have soiled families in that one. But Liquid, the legend, Shadow 20Z is showing some of that superiority.
You think Shadow be at home when he's playing in these brackets making faces, or you think he keeps that stone face?
You know he keeps that stone face, bro. Like he the only thing that he need to do is move them. I'm confused. I'm so confused.
Oh, what a knee from the tarantula stance too, and it connects, gets that guard break and the pickup. Swavey looking wavy with these combos.
Damn shame dropping that. That was really monumental. Need that momentum. Using the teep kick, not getting ducked under. Shadows with it. We're getting punished. That's what I'm talking about. Wavy putting a bubble on the board.
And getting somewhat of these punishes in those stance transitions, right? For Swavey, that's where he seems to be finding most of these openings. But Shadow not letting up either. Gets that heat engager active, got that purple bubble active. Also gets the wall splat and dashes up too late.
Yeah, he wanted that one way too bad. Didn't get the buffer on the dash quick enough after the animation finished. Very easy to see why. We got those punishes. Wavy trying to go for the charge up. Nothing happening. Absolutely goaltended by Shadow 20.
The sidestep dunk from Shadow, that was so beautiful, giving them that opening as well.
We
got A little bit of that nooch, right? A little bit of that nooch. The dance is so beautiful. Y'all already know.
Got some of that salsa type action. Ooh, nice little duck. And Wavy catches him. We're on layer 3 right now.
Gets a little bit of that action in there. Wavy is really looking for that opening. Shadow doesn't need to look for it. He said, get it. Get that read.
I forced those open. I know you like it like that too. Wavy yet again trying to go for the charge up and nothing doing.
Wavy has to find something here, has to find an answer. I'm taking 2 rounds against Shadow 20Z to not get eliminated already from top 8. Shadow, though, gets that floor blast, giving them more of this combo, more damage.
Oh my god, he gets picked up off the floor like it's the Tekken 7 end of the arcade mode. Wavy getting out of there, running 3. Shadow 20Z still not wanting the power crush, doesn't think he needs it whatsoever, and steals. Nay, claims rightfully his spot in loser side quarters, but Wavy, love the long game. The problem with Fahkumram, I feel like, for a lot of people, is when you run the teep kick into this CheeseYoni down forward 2, and Shaundude gonna flip over you and get you with the Matterhorn. That's just gonna happen. It's all about how many times they can make each other look so stupid. All right, CheeseYoni getting the first launcher and our supersonic starter.
Yeah, and with the Mrs. Claus, the Mrs. Alisa Claus.
Oh, that's Mrs. Chainsaws, bro.
Oh yeah, you right. And Shaundude trying to close the gap was happening there between him and CheeseYoni, but you know that's tough against a character like Alisa. You got to be careful with Shaundude applying them calls right now here at the wall.
Damn, that was a lot of damage. What the hell? None. Big punish. Okay. We're gonna see the quick trim. Up 4-2 is coming. Get slipped on. Oh, you got pumped for that one.
Uh-oh. We're in the turn 2. What is this game? Oh, a side step for CheeseYoni, getting that heat engagement real active.
Side stepping left. No. Same put. Why would I need to move? Look at all of this. Oh man, CheeseYoni got the walk, but just looked at it afterwards. That's a damn shame.
Sometimes all you can do is look at it. That's what some people like.
Nah, man, I got touched. I ain't just looking at it. Look at CheeseYoni right here. Ain't just looking at that live bar, eating it up.
Ball back against the wall now, pops that heat burst, gets the trade. None of them benefit off of it. Call that a GameStop trade. Yeah, and then goes for the chainsaw dive. CheeseYoni now has the lead with the round count 2-1.
We got the rocket uppercut right here. Are we gonna get ourselves a nice wall? Not quite. Slam him down. Pillow Princess strategy not working out. Hello,
dude. I see you.
Classic Lili stuff, bro. Absolutely classic. CheeseYoni didn't believe, could have had the entire thing. And now look at Shaundude getting all of this recoverable back and the OG. Scary stuff.
Tried to grab on the wake up. Fortitude, and then he pops the rage. That's all he needed was the hard knockdown for the rage. The set count, the round count is now 2-2.
That's all she wrote. That was crazy.
The only thing Shaundude getting gifted this year for Christmas is these chainsaws from Alisa and CheeseYoni, as we see getting the wall splat there too. The big tailspin.
Oh my God.
And the perfect.
This set brought to you by Home Depot. Thank you all so much for sponsoring us with your Cobalt chainsaws. And we hope to see you around the holidays again, chopping down some of these limbs. And I'm not talking about the ones from the trees.
might also be sponsored by Dude Wipes, because CheeseYoni wiping all over this dude as they get the Hopkick as well. And we about to go take a trip to the wall.
Get wiped down. Absolutely. Oh my. Not finishing. I feel like CheeseYoni knows that Shaundude has labbed this character so much that using the first hit of the string is becoming more useful to CheeseYoni as opposed to finishing.
She got away from all of that. This game is ass.
This is South Pole Mrs. Claus right here. Oh, tried to get that, but still got the grounded damage. Very nice all the same. Back one cancel, not working out. Beautiful counter hit confirmation.
CheeseYoni keeps extending that lead now. One game up, one round up. Shaundude really got to step it up here just a little bit just to take something over CheeseYoni.
50 damage for that bitch slap? Work. I'm definitely pressing on that trade.
Oh, look at the mix now from Shaundude, dancing a little bit on CheeseYoni. Gets the micro duck there too, and the launcher to put a bubble up on the board.
Yeah, that was definitely a punishment attempt from CheeseYoni right there, and it went for broke. No launcher, down 4-3 plus 4, up 4-3 plus 4, excuse me. And really just using that to make CheeseYoni block, but immediately CheeseYoni turns the wall advantage behind him.
Shaundude tried to get that wall to use it as an escape, but CheeseYoni keeps him at bay with those chainsaws. You know Home Depot looking real good in the sponsor right now.
Gee, you know, I prefer Lowe's. Yes, sir. I wanted a couple more of them. That's fine. Damn, I can't believe I punished.
Wow, the off-axis into the sidestep and still connected with the heat smash. I'm telling you, the privilege that Alisa got is abysmal.
He absolutely on the naughty list as much as Dr. Boscanovic. Can Shaundude bring it back right here? Oh no, the quick trim into the heat engager. Beautiful walk to the left. The it don't matter horn.
That was an interesting follow-up too. Going for the, I don't know if he was going for the cross-up or if that's just the position
with
that
left brain to be able to get the map, I think. Wow.
That's insane. No wall pick, no wall splat. Still able to get a follow-up with that at the end of that combo. Now Shaundude getting a wall combo of his own.
Excellent. Oh, you thought that you could punish? No, absolutely not. CheeseYoni catching him though, slamming it down like it's time for my favorite Christmas song. All I Want for Christmas is Space Jam.
And Lord,
out of the Tekken 7 storybook. It's, you want to see how I got this eye patch? You want to see how I took it off and never told you about it ever again? You ever think about how he just doesn't have an eye patch anymore? Did he heal? I don't understand. Does he have Devil Gene? I don't know. But
listen, them healing powers
tonight.
Really good.
Yeah, he does. That must be what it is. I saw a couple people with a Wolverine costume earlier today. Kaiser was rocking, or one of Kaiser's chat was rocking it on stream. I was like, yo, that's super sick. What we can do with customization up in here.
There we go. We got a little bit of jab situations for both players. Not really going for anything easy or big. He did go crazy trying to hit that low. Toro being so good in blocking it, getting to the wall now.
Bash blocks, but the armor little bit too late on that. And one of those rare situations where you can confirm and get the kill in the middle of the armor string.
And the mix-up here from Toro. And the spacing, oh, so beautiful out here in space, creating beautiful spacing to get that punish, get him to the wall. Toro, Fradin trying to get that grab. No thank you. Here comes a little bit of that pressure.
Damn. I always forget how much damage Tsunami Kicks does. Like, there's a reason it's launch punishable, guys.
Oh, damn. Go for that down jab. No launch, surprisingly, on the down forward too, but he does get a launch on the rest of it. Round count is now 1-1.
Fradin, the TXS TKD. Let's get it going. He's feeling himself tonight. Those skyrockets are ripping.
You know what's crazy? We haven't seen back three from Fradin even earlier in the set.
He's not getting the opportunities. Toro not allowing himself to win to the expectations of Fradin. Pick him up, slam him down. Morning Crow into down jab. Absolutely disgusting. Toro is exactly the type of Devil Jin player I would expect to win with a gimmick like that. Derogatory.
And he bursts off when somebody's looking to get that floor blast here, because you know everybody turns into a king player. But down forward too from Fradin. He's gonna go for that floor blast. Yes, sir, he does.
Yes, sir, Bob. I'll tell you what. Couple of axe kicks. You better not stay on that ground. Holy! The forward button. That lever is slanging on Fradin's side.
That's just what I like to see. A final round in the stage, like into the stratosphere. Let that music hype you up. Let it get you locked in, because Fradin right now not letting this man get out of that wall.
Did hit the meaty on the little bit of wrong timing. Fradin ducking under. Beautiful sidestep too. Toro hitting us with the double laser. 6-7 before the heat burst. Slam it down into the extra.
And then he just wakes up and he goes for the double kicks. Fradin taking that round from Toro into the stratosphere. Oh Lord, he almost sent that man into further space. But now let's see what Toro can do to adjust actually to the game 2. And it looks like they want to go for the stage switch, maybe?
Maybe. Definitely not a character switch. That's not gonna happen here at all. These are people who stick with it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm feeling something in the land down under. Just like our homie out there in chat, the missus. Fradin is making me feel a certain type of way about this play. He's on something right now.
And he's going for these mixes. Beautiful sidestep to get that punish as well at the wall. Jesus, that was an amazing sidestep.
Super safe. He can get the glass broken. Toro using the down jab. Of course, great option. 43. Tries to go for sidestep left up over 4, but Fradin using their own flamingo motion into the snap kick.
Toro starting off the round really well, getting those wall splats, keeping this man at the corner of doom.
Brother, you ain't getting out of this. Heat burst ain't gonna save you. Up 4 is absolutely insane. What are you using that button for, bro?
Round 3. Fight.
The paws are being thrown between these two because the round count is at 1-1. Beautiful electric there from Toro. Get this man towards the wall. No, he dropped. He missed the last hit.
Can't be doing that, brother. You dirty bitch. How dare you?
Oh, double heat pop. Toro already now taking the lead in the round count 2-1. He could potentially tie up the set count at 1-1 here, and the stage switch seems like it kind of worked out for him, which actually I don't blame him, because the walls on Into the Stratosphere are really weird.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something I talk about all the time. Matter of fact, down 3+4. What a great ending sequence option. Fradin notices the 1-2 and sees the leg popping up, reacts and recovers, able to slam him. Now it's Toro on hit it or quit it point, and it's not starting out too hot.
Oh, what a punish! Fradin is hot right now. Fradin is hot. The controller is at least at 120 degrees right now. Fradin gets also the balcony break. Can he take him to the wall? Decides to go for the ender instead. And finds the opening. Goes for the mix.
No. Meant to do CD3. That was 100% CD3. Misses that. Look at the amount of damage that he's taken off of that miss input. Sidestep right. Now forcing him here. If only Toro had himself something to break that wall. He remembers it. That's what happened to him in the last one. He accidentally did Laser Scraper, meant to do the Demon Paw earlier. But you know what, y'all? He because of the script, you know you want a game 3 of this one.
And the comeback from Toro there at the end of the round, popping the rage art. I told you it was a potential that he could tie up the set count at 1-1, and indeed, that is what happened. But Fradin was looking so good in that game 5. It was looking dark for Toro, but he clutched up, clutched out, and now we got a game 3 on our hands.
You're sick. Honestly, this has been my favorite set of the night, bar none. You can just see the egos clashing right here. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the rulers out and they slanging that thing. Toro and Fradin, now game 3.
The power crush right away. Didn't break the throw. Gets thrown through the floor, actually. Look at this off-axis combo.
Off-axis. Oh, but you thought that you was in a position of power?
You don't negotiate with terrorists. You got no negotiation power as Toro starts off game 3 with a perfect.
He said you don't lab? He said you trying to power crush against me? You finna eat another one of these. I'm gonna make you crazy.
We're witnessing some crazy ass Tekken. Good low block, no launch punish. A punish nonetheless. We take those anyway. That's a counter hit throw.
3 throws not broken. One of them not able to be broken. Okay, there is no way you hit Heat from there. What? Is he gonna get the 4? Oh,
some of these characters got too long of a range of a heat burst.
This is absolutely crazy play from Toro. He's got it all on there. Fradin absolutely went for just range skyrocket there, but missed the execution. Damn shame. Putting the foot to the chest though.
This time putting actual boots to asses, putting boots to his chest and his ankles. Fradin putting the round on the board. Only has 2 more to go.
If you know what I'm gonna do, you better block. Oh my god, getting hit in the middle of that. Fradin getting the counter hit confirmed. Trying to push Toro back when the sidestep block comes out. Toro still fighting with his feet on the ground, but for how long? Oh no, I spoke too soon.
Putting the ball to him at the wall. Now Toro looking like he doesn't know what to do, and he gets caught by the mid. Impressing right now and impressing everyone.
That's my favorite move from Hwoarang, the receding turning kick. Oh my god, it's giving a look like Christmas right now. You like throws? Do you break those?
Oh, and he's getting mixed up right now between the lows, the mids, and the highs. Toro finding a way to get in there. And he gets the launcher. This is gonna do some heavy damage, folks.
And the extra, no! Damn shame he didn't get the extra lasers. He tries to go forward, knows that that was punishable if you go into the flamingo stance or not. Fradin gets him with the jab, so with the timing, and Toro falls victim to the Taekwondo Texan. Brother, that was such a sick set. Everywhere. I'm just having such a beautiful evening with y'all out here at ParagOnline, number 91. Let's get into it.
What in the world? Is this supposed to be it?
Round 1.
Yep.
That's supposed to be it, the clown?
That's Pennywise.
Pennywise, yes sir.
Yeah.
You ain't always got some wild customers, man.
Honestly, a lot of times I'd be like, oh, this is like a super really on the nose, like gender bend. But this one, I think it's mad different. It's super clean.
Gonna pop that heat engager. Westwood popping that power crush. Oh, the micro step there. Not using the power crush to take the round from peeling. Westwood is already up 1.
Oh, bro, I think Westwood is doing. Oh my gosh, there's a rapper that has that hairstyle. I'm absolutely blanking right now. But Westwood ain't shooting blanks with this heat engager though. But the damn pressure afterwards absolutely minimized by peeling.
Heavy spice. That sounds like a cologne.
Oh, it's Ice Spice Pennywise. Oh my god, you're right. That's exactly what this Peeling custom is. Super fun. Another sidestep right in the down 4-2. That down 4-2, Peeling makes that move look so freaking good. I don't understand it.
I mean, it's Peeling. There's a lot of things he makes look good until you try it out and you're like, damn, this move's kind of butt.
Yeah, this thing's ass. How does he use this blunt instrument so exquisitely?
And Westwood not letting up. Has that heat going, uses that 3-2, backdashes, creates a little bit of spacing and uses 3-2 heat dash with no veil. And the Wild Rising 2 to get that punish. 2 rounds up over Peeling now.
That duck, that Westwood knew they was finna duck. That was knowledge that you were gonna throw a high in that situation. There wasn't no guess about it.
Pops that he burst, backflips, tries to go for a little bit of that mix. Not enough space to get close though. Get off the lead. Oh, that's what I like to see. I love to see those backflips.
Oh, nice on this throw here. Beautiful interrupt. Yow!
Sit down, lady. I am you. You are me.
Get off. Okay, break those.
You just ran right into the down 4-2. No, he dropped it, unfortunately.
That's totally understandable with how tip range that was. Your regular bread and butter combo was not landing right there. But taking 3 rounds straight off of Peeling's Miary Zo in the mirror match. Now this happened, taking it 3-1, not 3 rounds straight. I can't remember if it was 3 rounds straight out. But this happened on TNS on Tuesday, where Peeling played the mirror match, lost game 1, went right back to Xiaoyu.
And it's looking like it could be potentially happening again because they did go to the exit screen. So I'm hoping it's just a stage switch. I want to see more Peeling Miary, but you get Westwood Miary.
Yeah, definitely got that. I got a question for you, bro. What do you see different about Westwood's style that's making it work here?
Get ready for the
well, I mean, I saw a lot of 3-2s from Westwood.
True.
And 3-2, I feel like is a really good move, especially for closing distances. And if you notice that somebody's ducking, or even on occasion, I would say even for when people are sidestepping.
Round 1.
Yeah, true. I'm not sure like if sidewalk is super effective against it, but sidestep right AOP already looking like an option that Peeling wants to go for. Look at the evasive cloud step here from Peeling, catching Westwood off, and got that great back one punish.
Got the L-Feld, Westwood, the Elephant. He goes for that low, finishes the string with the 1+2 because he was in heat. But these lows are Peeling, trying to keep him at the wall.
That flash punch guarantee. Don't walk into that, Peeling. You got life lead. You know how this works. Make them come to you. Peeling has made it an absolute career of playing keep out.
But this time went in for the run-up grab, got broken, and just went in anyway with the launcher. Taking that first round of game 2.
Sidestep 4 counter hit keep out was super clutch, as we know him to be. Down 2, catching the sidestep right AOP. Westwood will remember that.
It's actually pretty good for Peeling, trying to keep the space game away. Just dash in a little bit, and there goes that 3-2 heat engager.
Beautiful, got it with the Madagascar horn, but dropping the combo. Unfortunate. We gotta get those long range D&Ds in check.
Oh my god, what a dash up mix from Peeling to get that launcher. Get this man to the wall as well. Gets the follow up. Peeling is applying that pressure right now. Both of them in rage. 12 seconds left on the clock. Peeling goes for the grab. No break from Westwood.
That's a damn shame. I thought she was about to pull that wig off in the middle of that throw, to be honest with you. Sidestep 2, but unfortunately dropped the combo.
Big snatching, ain't no way. Good launcher there for Peeling. Get some damage in there, tie up the life lead potentially, or take the life lead. Has heat as well.
Combo's ridiculous, bro. He does not need all that.
Goes in for the 4-4-2.
Bro.
Nope, come lady.
Did you see the snakes go into that back, bro? That was crazy work.
And with the 3-2 as well. Oh my god, what you get into AOP for? I got a down. 1+2 there, buddy.
Beautiful delay, palpable even. And you see, if anybody ever needed a video to show them how you can beat sidestep right AOP, you need a 5-second clip right there. Healing though, trying to go eye to eye here, straight up Hammurabi's code.
Westwood, there goes that 3-2 once again into that QCF 1 to end it. That was actually a good way to end it, seeing you weren't be able to get much out of that.
Cut it. You got no pressure. Definitely not what the P standing for tonight. Ling needs to bring it back here because Westwood on set point.
Good step and the launch punish on that down 1+2. After the side step gets the wall splat as well. Put some damage for Peeling.
If you wake up backwards like that, you are absolutely screwed. That was some Season 2 tech for you. And Peeling not quite putting the final nail in the coffin, but as you all might know, Ling Xiaoyu's down forward 1 has some high crush frames in the middle of it, and we utilize that in that last moment to tie up the game count.
I don't know if you noticed also as well, Westwood had a win streak of 18 that Peeling just crushed.
18 is insane. In the ladder format, 18. Let's remind ourselves how they made it here. In the middle of this, we have obviously Peeling in the bracket. He took 2 games straight off of, actually took 2 losses to Ukiyo, and then after that, did not lose a match. Did not lose a single game after their first set. Until just now.
See that. Westwood sticking with the Miary Zo. Obviously Peeling staying with the Xiaoyu because he had to, because he can't switch characters on a win. So let's see what Westwood does here.
Peeling Crush does not ring a bell. 100%. Nah. Actually, Westwood lost the game to Shadow. So I think maybe, because Westwood was on the Anna earlier on, if I'm not mistaken. So in that case, I'm pretty sure we have this switch. We're not sure how much of Westwood's sets on this ladder were played with this Miary Zo. But what I will say is this game right here looking like Peeling's way currently.
Oh, and the AOP stands to get the wall splat as well with the Raven telepathically cooking his ass. And round 1 goes to Peeling. There's no way! Was that a sidestep AOP or was just that AOP property in general?
Sure, you'll never know. Sidestep right AOP can come out so quickly. Look at Peeling yet again, teaching you you're not supposed to chase the P lane.
There we go, a little bit of that nooch, trying to find an opening, trying to get that down forward 2, but nothing available for Westwood. Does get that 3-2. Nick Angel and Peeling answers right back with a wall blast.
This is the power of Peeling Bling Xiaoyu. The optimization at any moment, doesn't matter, new character or old. You're in my world, Grandma.
Went instantly to that. AOP is insane work. The dog.
Okay. Flip him. Look at the gray life. And now come after me. No Cali roll. Okay.
Look at the dance from Peeling. No matter what, even with the distance buttons, 4-4-2, Westwood, 5 seconds left on the clock. No! He's gonna run away with it, and he does. Healing, taking the count from Westwood 2-1.
Very interesting, that last moment right there. There was like 1 second left. Westwood did a dash up and then just...
Please. All right, here we go. Toro, Shadow 20Z out here. Losers, quarters, finals. Somebody here is getting eliminated.
Damn, that tip range on the full 4-3 still got the guaranteed on the end of the heat engager. Beautiful sidewalk to the right, but unfortunately realigned, not quite.
Shadow has the ability to close out that gate. Uses the heat to get to the wall. Doesn't get a wall splat, a side wall instead, and finishes the combo anyways.
Count for a 2-round start, counter hit. Looking like exactly the opposite of what happened in the last round, except Shadow not allowing Toro to be able to capitalize on that heat engagement.
Toro still managing to find some type of opening, get a little bit of damage in there. Shadow not letting up. Beautiful back dashes from Shadow to create a little bit of spacing. Didn't work out in his favor anyway.
Spray on both sides. We're talking about a hair. Ooh, you know that was an attempt at like a quick hell sweep. Nothing doing though. Shadow 20Z not letting Toro get away with it.
Shadow 20Z already at round 3 with 2 rounds over Toro. Let's see what Toro can do here to maybe take a round from Shadow.
96, great option. Got the spike in there. Had the double electric. Only got the single. Let's go. Got the heat. Ugh. Can't block that.
Beautiful command grab there for Toro. Applying the pulse to Shadow 20Z right now. Not letting this man breathe at all. Trying to for that 4-4-2 there. Nothing. Still gets a mid for that check. Toro gets that bubble on the board.
Oh, the range with that down 4-2. Bro, I just got like flashbacks. Straight up out of here. Insane with that unique getup.
That's insane. The man can just fly in. I guess that's why he's got wings. He didn't need no Red Bull. Got the laser man gets busted to the wall splat. And the real ticket of ending the round with the low. Toro takes it up now.
You're not a Red Bull, but you already know. You mess with the bull, you get the devil horn. Shadow 20Z trying to stay on top of Toro. He's at range 4, range 3, and somehow at any moment he could be right up in your face. But yet again, Toro goes for another heat engager. It releases the charge up a little bit late. Very interesting. Shadow 20Z caught a little bit off guard here.
There we go, Shadow going in for that heat engager, recovering the spray that he had left.
What?
Then Toro damage.
Knows that he can still track him down. Shadow still has half of the freaking heat meter, dog. I know you're not finna duck. What a crazy fuzzy right there.
Oh, gets the sweep in with the lazy card. Crazy wall split. Goes for the low. Once again, Toro stealing that round from Shadow 20Z.
Brother, that was ridiculous. Toro knew that he was not going to be able to kill with the rage art there. I was absolutely gobsmacked as to why we didn't see it immediately after the hell sweep. And then he showed me why. Man says, I got Oki for that.
And a beautiful Oki at that too to take it, man. It's, I don't know, could we potentially see a character switch from Shadow 20Z?
Get ready for the next
Could be
battle.
Absolutely
good.
not.
Oh, bro, the Devil Jin Mirror match would have went so hard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That would have went
I
crazy.
kind of wanted
agree.
it.
Right now, I think Shadow was playing very well. I don't think there's too many crazy adjustments that he has to do. Maybe aside from being able to close the gap on Toro a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel like he's been doing a good job of doing that. Just like Toro's been doing great getting these sidestep blocks, but unfortunately, There's a lot of pressure coming after that 13-second perfect.
Shadow coming into this set with violence. Oh, and there he goes. Tries to close that gap, but that while standing 4 from Toro gets him that heat engager.
Or, yeah, a little bit greedy trying to do the entire jab string while Shadow still was running in that situation. Shadow was able to come right back into the extra wall damage. How come he can't walk that? I saw him walk and still get hit by that.
Just like how he tried to sidestep that heat first, but still got clipped even on block. Look at how much recoverable health he has. 20 seconds left on the clock. He goes in with the heat dash. Shadow already up 2 rounds again.
Brother, I just had the most dastardly. If every one of those back dashes gave you recoverable health back, then I had some different conversations right there. Shadow 20Z rocking up, running up with the down forward 2, and just slamming Toro into the stand. That was 2 perfects out of 3, by the way.
2 out of 3 perfects. He got violent. Didn't let Toro do anything in that set. And now the set count is at 1-1.
Listen, man, you had Zafina on her home territory. You know what I'm saying? She lives at the beach. She knows how to open up all the moats at the sand castles. She knows how to find the best seashells. And she knows where the best rocks are to slam your head up against. Brother, why would you go back? No. Hopefully maybe he was looking for a different stage. I don't know though.
Yeah,
Let's see
I was
what Toro got.
He hit random.
Yeah. They used to tell you, but I think, I don't know. Things change so much. Oh my god.
Beautiful sidestep, electric there for Toro. Getting some damage in. Oh, Shadow 10 seconds in already lost half his health.
I'm saying, man, how can you sidewalk and not be able to block or to walk that down? It is absolutely ridiculous. But the down 4-1-3 catches Shadow off axis, and here we are. Toro finally up in the set count.
The health sweep doesn't launch for him. That's good for Shadow 20Z. Tries to go for a little fancy string there. Toxic gets the launch. Shadow about to send this man to the wall. Get your ass closer to the wall.
Oh my god, yup. You got bikini girls cheering for you getting hit up against the bench, but the back sway, Toro gets out of that sticky situation.
Oh, and the roll for Shadow 20Z beautifully worked out for him so well. Stays composed, gets the launch as well.
He said, I know you did not just try to use that string on me. Okay, the drop-the-mole, but ill-optimal. Got the round.
Yeah, that down forward 1 was real scary when it whipped. I know that butt clench.
Woo. And then while standing 2 right afterwards, Shadow ate that one for dinner.
Oh, the roll once again on the wake up. Shadow cooking here with the hard knockdowns and the follow-ups. Wasn't able to sidestep the heat burst, but gets the launcher once again.
Definitely let that 1-1-2 rip when he should not have. He dashed into the extra damage at the wall from the wall slump, and then there goes the low, so that Shadow could be 1 round away for first to 3 territory.
Closes that gap. You can backdash all you want, but Toro Toxic gets the launch punish as well. What a counter hit from Toro. Meaty counter hit. And the guard break into the health sweep.
Bro, perfect wall spacing too. That was a straight up Merry Christmas situation. Straight up wrapped with a ribbon, a bow, and tassels. Shadow 20Z versus Toro. This is the final countdown.
The final round between the two. Someone's going home after this. Or someone's signing off. Toro being able to get that pounce.
that boom, boom, boom. Shadow almost ate that armor into the wall splat. Look at all the gray life that he's eating right now.
Look at all of it that he recovered back. He recovered majority of his health back off that punish. Goes for the charge. Toro now a low health situation. Gotta watch that rage art if he even goes for it. And Shadow with the double low. Playing real Tekken. That's the only way to win it. As he gets to move on and sends Toro to log off for the night.
That's the mid-best squared, as a matter of fact, with parentheses. Quite figured out the je ne sais quoi yet. I haven't figured out what the chemical X is just yet. So let's see what it is.
So we got a little bit of that turbo Tekken. Getting that dribble bounce for CheeseYoni. Gets the jump mix. Nothing to finish it though. Westwood already at no health. That 3-2 is it works so well. I'm telling y'all, 3-2 is a really good button.
The 13 frame punish, it's damn good. Oh my god, this straight up desire, the commitment of that down 1+2. They were like, I blocked this spring kick so shallow, I might as well have hit my nose on a seashell.
Right down 3 counter hit for Westwood. Trying to use that 3-2 there. You know, no one's been ducking the 3-2.
Nah, I don't really know why, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not afraid to get hit by 3-1, like the mid. I'm not afraid to get hit by that at all. I don't care. Last hit is not guaranteed if you get hit by an uncounted hit otherwise. So I don't know why you wouldn't duck. I'll take that damage any day.
Pop that heat engager, that heat burst, trying to keep him at that wall. Westwood, he's gonna push away from it. But those chainsaws, the damn chainsaws, put him right back there. Oh, misses the stomp.
That stomp is very often has a whiff on it, but still working out. Yo, it's the GOAT Kontaku, the Toronto King himself. Hope you're doing good. Oh, now I guess I understand why you wouldn't duck, because it's like, why should I duck? Yeah, I don't know. It's a game of inches when you are at this high level of play.
That is very fair. And Westwood going in with the heat, uses it up. CheeseYoni capitalizes on their own heat, using that heat dash.
They lost the wall, but it was all part of my dastardly plan. Look at the damage CheeseYoni got from that.
Oh, good. Down 4 actually.
Hey, Togs. Did he go for 3-2? The timing mixed. Straight up the timing mix just blew CheeseYoni up at the end right there. That was some sexy footwork.
Oh, that name sounds more gross. Blue CheeseYoni?
Oh, God.
Gross.
No, thank you on that one. Yo, what's up, Booster Blast? Hope you're doing good out there, baby. We miss you. Down 4. Definitely would have worked. Oh, my God.
Yeah, combo there from CheeseYoni. Not enough to kill. But puts him pretty close, but the amount of recoverable health and the forward 2 definitely puts him there. Final round of game 1, ladies and gentlemen.
This is just round 1. Lord, I mean, it's first of 2. So game 1, mad important. Doesn't go for the heat engager in that situation. Westwood says, I'm not going to make that same mistake.
Pop that heat burst, going in. For that 3-2, it looked like once again, Westwood got to be a little bit more careful, and the heat smash breaks through the power crush.
That did a lot of damage. Hot
That
damn,
did
counter
so
hit.
much damage.
56 damage is a hell of a lot. Good God.
Also want to give a quick shout out to that homie Booster Blast who recently graduated. I know he's been old manning the shit out of that schoolwork. Looking like he might have some time for Tekken again. That's all I'm saying.
Boom Blaster, button mashing master is finally grown up and graduated. I'm proud of that young buck. Miss him. I miss him. By the way, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us yet again. We still have 3 Matcherino codes remaining. I know y'all see $213.25, but it could say $214.00. It would be much more nicer round number should you choose to go on and hit that last 3 Matcherino codes.
Nah, don't choose. Don't choose. I need y'all to hit them Matcherino codes. If not, I'll make sure Santa leaves coal for y'all on Christmas. I swear, I got Santa homie, bro. I can call him right now.
Santa will leave you all of your snake edges getting blocked for the rest of the year.
Damn, that's horrendous. That's worse than coal.
Shouldn't have pressed it anyway, bro. You've been a naughty boy. Oh, down 4-2, not working out. We definitely punishing those. Looking at Westwood on the Nina Williams as well.
Got 3 different characters for this bracket: the Anna, the Nina, and the Miary Zo. But CheeseYoni said, "Don't matter who you can, I'm still gonna cook them with these chainsaws."
Ooh, we're red hot and can't be stopped. We're red hot and can't be stopped. Hit him with a heartbeat disabler on the edge of that one.
Good launch there for CheeseYoni, about to get this man to the wall. Look at the amount of range that she has. Shoots the kneecap. Oh, Lord.
Bro, aim your side step left, which is the correct way to step that move. Must be nice for CheeseYoni to be able to get that one and get the kill off the video.
And CheeseYoni now is set point. Anna not working out too well for Westwood, but let's see what he can cook up.
Could have had a back 4-4, but fine.
A little bit of that spacing. The nooch.
See Westwood trying to slow it down here, and CheeseYoni's like not having any of it.
Nope. I'm trying to play Tekken 8, damn it. I didn't buy this game to play neutral.
Push him over to the wall. First hit of the down 4-1 strings. Just like not letting any of that overextension happen.
The double low, the triple lows for both of them. And the chainsaws come right back out. 5 seconds left on the clock. Westwood is backing up. Needs to get a little bit of offense. Stays with the full crouch. And just waited a little too long to get the follow-up. CheeseYoni ends up taking it 2-0.
That's a damn shame, bro.
Will
we see that later on? I think Shaundude is a really good matchup for Hwoarang.
Round 1. Fight.
But I'm actually kind of glad that he's sticking to the Miary for Hwoarang. I want to see, actually, this is my first time seeing this matchup with Miary and Hwoarang, so I want to see how she fares. And it goes that 3 that we've all been desperately waiting for.
That run number 1, we count that one. Yeah, it was hella.
Look at the amount of range that forward 4-2 hits the wall splat.
Yeah, and when you get one of those lows sniffed out, you are so incredibly punishable, as you're seeing right here. Fradin not getting all of the wall off of the gate, giving rolling loud energy, rolling loud on the floor, holding his knee on the end of that heat smash though. With that off forward 3, brother, what are you doing? I mean, it worked out for him, so can't really question him too hard on it. Yeah, fair enough. Dashing up with the throw. Fradin, not letting you get away with any of them shenanigans.
Okay, I was gonna say there's no way he gets that double comeback for counter hit on the knee.
The down 4-4 there was
down 4-4. Yep.
Uh-oh, you definitely seen him press a button. 100% he pressed that button. And this is going to take a lot of damage off Fradin because he doesn't have a lot on his side. Maybe he first cancel. What does the Oki look like in this situation?
I would say off the heat. No, puts in with the wall running 3-2 and then gets the the Merengue 2 stance, the 1-2 actually.
We got the merengue going on right here.
The
We are straight up
merengue.
dancing. Ugh. Damn. I didn't pick up. Damn shame.
Oh, try to come forward to peeling. What are you doing? You know, sometimes that actually works.
No, for real. Especially with this character. Big pickup. We're seeing how much Fradin likes to use the jab as an approach tool and as keep out, and it's worked out really well for him in this stage.
Here we go. Good tracking mid there for Fradin. Peeling still at 2 rounds. Only 1 round away from taking game 1. Goes for that armored move after the merengue stance. Try to utilize that wall.
Oh, that left leg just a little bit too far away. Sidestep keepers. Such a good option in almost every situation.
What you said the jab there too? You knew he was gonna press after that wall run.
Heat as well. Look at the amount. Got off of that wall splat. Fradin not ducking. Fradin not ducking. Fradin not ducking.
The third time, two of those times questionable. That third time, especially after that while running 2-1, not ducking.
He got slammed, bro. It is what it is. I mean, one of those was an up 1+2, so it's like, yeah, I don't want you to duck. I want you to deal with this mix. But Peeling saw that Fradin did not want to duck, and Fradin wanted to press.
It's crazy seeing a lot of compared to like a lot of international Tekken, a lot of NA's Tekken will just eat lows or they'll just not block low.
Yeah. I mean, any such cases, you know what I'm saying? Why should I block low if I could just move out of the way if you're low? That's how so many different people have run it for so many years in Tekken. Like, I don't want to make reads on your lows, but sometimes you got to, man. They will force you to, especially in Tekken 8.
I don't want to read. I don't read.
Obviously. All y'all out here running first to 3s in my ladder, which is first to 2.
Nice callback and dealing with the Miary mystique. Gotta love it. Gotta love the customs. Here we go. A trip to the wall. Yes, sir.
God. Nah. Fradin was like, I can do this. I can get this. I see this coming. Heat burst. When you are in that stance, the bow, you are 100% vulnerable to floats by heat burst. Heat burst is one of the best things you can do.
I mean, even Exo, so many times you see that bow stance. A lot of people just tend to jab into it.
Yep, those are the best things. Absolutely. Forward 4-2. Absolutely insane that Fradin felt confident enough to sidestep ducks after the first one whiffed. Crazy.
And surprisingly that it didn't connect because the amount of range that the 2 has on that string is insane.
Yeah.
Feeling applying all the pressure right here to Fradin with the 3-1s.
The 14% punish. One. Fradin. Lock in base. Step left dog healing so tight with that.
You saw the stubby down jab there from Peeling with the Miary. Goes in with the heat engager, or the heat smash. I'm sorry. I just had a brain fart.
Sure, bro. That information is coming so quickly. Both of these guys are slanging them buttons. Gonna need new ones by the end of the stream.
The focus attack combo buttons ordered ASAP. Hopefully they make it by Christmas. But Fradin now trying to keep Peeling at the wall, looking for that balcony break, and backs up.
Okay, he was countering it. So he made it spent. Peeling was going to jump into that stance and immediately got bursted out of it. That was crazy.
For for peeling. Oh my god, what in the world?
And he almost got the whole combo on the end of that, man. He dropped the shake at the window of the drive-thru, but he still got the seasoned fry.
I do like me some seasoned fry. There we go, peeling, applying them paws once again. Going in there, yo, Requiem for a Spaceman. Appreciate you with the sub.
Congratulations. I'm popping in here for another beautiful night of good-ass Tekken with ParagOnline. You done good for yourself. Just like Healing doing good for himself along this balcony break and breaking the back. Giving him scoliosis.
It's very smart to get that balcony break, go for that forward 3 to get that hard tail spin. Let's see if Peeling can keep it up, or is Fradin gonna tie the round count to 1-1 now with this floor break.
But that looks like a throw that Mystique would actually do.
Tornado there. 4-1+2 as well. Oh no! That put him at such a weird angle. Surprised that he didn't go for the launch punish, but I can also understand.
This combo, you ain't got this combo. You ain't finishing this combo. See? You ain't got those. All right, but you got the punish on the upward 3+4 though. Now, this ain't over though. You know what I'm saying? Fradin still has a third game. And we got Morty popping in here, the smoked session master, with raiding us with 8 people. I know he's got his eyes on his Texan brother, the Texan Taekwondo champion, Fradin here, but I have some bad news for you, my man. It's looking a little dim. And, you know, the stars at night are dull and dim whenever they have to commentate over the most stupid Texas kind of vibes right now. Yeah, he's definitely on the ropes. He's definitely on the ropes.
Yeah, right now, Fradin is looking down bad. It's not looking up good. And he's also down 2.
It's not even like the normal thing,
Get ready for the next
because what Peeling is doing is his normal like ways of evasiveness, but it's still so fresh with Miary, I feel like.
And it could be because she's still new, you know, it hasn't even been a month yet since we've gotten Miary. So I feel like a lot of the stuff that we see feels a lot of fresh, but as I said earlier, with how people are saying that Miary makes them feel like their fundamentals are getting better because they work on it with her, is also a fresh feeling.
Yeah, it has been feeling like that, and now Peeling is showing more of that forward 4-2 that I was just saying the other moment that we just don't see a lot of out of these players from the Miary Zo. But now we're seeing a lot more different layers and levels from Peeling, but Fradin able to get out the wall nice and easy.
Goes in for that side step 2, get off me, lady. He goes for the low and the trade. No, he was able to get a killing combo off of that. And Peeling wakes up with the down forward 1.
Fight.
Oh, the wake up pretty floated there, and then counter hit off the 1-1-2, but Peeling not able to pick it up.
The shrieks of pain when Miary gets hit on the floor. Good 3-2 wall splat, especially heat engager, giving them more wall power. Tries to get out that wall flip.
You gotta block low against this stance sometimes. The Peeling will go for them toes. Hasn't been going for him quite as much though. You tried to interrupt. You should have gone for a high crush instead of ducking and then trying to press afterwards. But Fradin caught you pressing.
Also caught him pressing there in the power crush and the wake up and the down 3. The range from that down 3 is abysmal.
Peacekeeper. I don't want peace. I want violence. I want hands. You know what my plans are.
Man said, I don't want peace, I want problems. Always.
Always. Hey, it's looking like Morty popping into the chat right here maybe has given our man an audience to be able to pop off for.
The mix from Fradin right now. Oh my god, you had to eat 2 of those hits within the armor.
You got basically all the recoverable back then. There is no way you decided that that was a good idea. That's crazy. That's great. He decided, you know, I don't feel like I want this game. I feel like you could have that, you know, let our 100+ concurrent viewers on YouTube and Twitch to have a little bit extra. You know, I feel like I want to play some more games versus Hwoarang at a high level. You know, I like playing versus you, Fradin, so I'm just going to let you have a little bit more.
It's either that or he did it to switch to Xiaoyu after that, like, first or second round.
Interesting.
Okay,
you know,
possibility.
I don't want to play with Miary anymore. Drop the Woody.
Yeah, honestly.
Nah, Peeling, come on. You know what we want. You be the people pleaser that you know that you are. And stay off my character. Number one and first and foremost. You know what we don't need. I don't need any of that. I had Ukiyo in my stream earlier today. That's all the Yoshimitsu I need. He gives me my daily dosage. All right, he's on the show you. Exactly. That's what I thought.
I knew it. I knew it. And as soon as we saw that quick spectating, I was like, oh Lord, he might switch to Xiaoyu. But you did say earlier that the Xiaoyu matchup works a lot better for Hwoarang, so
yeah, this matchup is well known for being pretty tragic for Hwoarang. Look at that one right there. That was just an amazingly good sidestep. But out of back turn, her sidestep is even better. And Hwoarang has like one really good long range approach tool, and that one ain't it.
Oh my god, the back turn into the grab for Peeling. Looking real comfortable on the Xiaoyu. Into the back run.
Metrion's in those tight beats here, trying to put Fradin into the other realm. And look at Fradin popping off. Dude, like half life before 10 seconds even hits. Uh-oh.
That stupid back turn grab.
With the superpowers they unite. Okay. You ain't gonna catch me twice. He just did.
Don't need to call it a skyrocket because you're already in space, so call it the space rocket, or just call it the send to space. Send further into space.
So let it go. Oh my god. But he dropped that so tragic. The amount of time Hwoarang players be doing that accidentally in practice mode. You never want to see that on a big screen. So unfortunate. And he waited on it. And he got the extra realignment as well. Is he going to get the extra? No, off axis, still gets the round.
That's so unfortunate to wake up there at the wrong time and get that a good old American reset.
Technology took that one into the laboratory.
Oh! Wow, what a trade. Back one stops everything. I hate it.
I hate it here. Which back one is more cancerous or toxic? I don't know. But what I do know is this wall combo absolutely takes the cake when it comes to that regard. Gets the flow off the AOP 1-2 for Fradin trying to do the kip up. And what a beautiful low parry for Fradin.
Low parry into Rage Art. Yup, take away that recoverable health as low as it may be. You get some of that health back. Stop the timer just a little bit just to give you a little bit of thought.
You're like,
you know what? That's my bad.
Ooh, perfect. With the kip up, look at that. 60 damage off of a heat dash. It must be nice. And he got the round. Hit it or quit it right now for Fradin.
And Fradin could potentially tie this up. This is This is set point versus survival point. Let's see what Fradin can do. Let's see what Pling can do to win this.
Able to turn around and be able to get the spacing so that Hopkick can land right there. 4, 2, 1, 2. Slam him. Extra damage. Waits. Gets the change up. Fradin able to weather the storm and a heat smash.
And going for the low mid. Pling takes the set 3-1 over Fradin. All right, that might be contender for set of the day or set of the night right there. Is that game?
Into it. The Liquid Legend Shadow 20Z here versus CheeseYoni.
Yes, sir. The Alisa and the Zafina. Another very interesting matchup you don't get to see too often. Unless you're watching like a crazy major or something like that. But, you know, ParagOnline could be one of those crazy majors you watch. Not a major, but it do get crazy.
Yeah, I feel like Shadow CheeseYoni, I've seen quite a bit lately. Beautiful backdash into the while standing one. Let's go. It confirmed. Extra damage. 80. Absolutely crazy. And look at that. One step changes everything.
Oh, what a carry from Shadow 20Z. Gets that burst for him too. A little bit of extra damage because of that wall splat. Good whiff punish from CheeseYoni. See if CheeseYoni can kill here, actually. Shadow's only 2 hits away. 1 hit away now.
Oh my god, that did so much damage. What the hell was that?
That just the range that it closed out as well. Jesus.
These legs a lot longer than they look, it seems.
Definitely is, especially being at like range 2 or 3, being able to connect with that.
And with that Azazel hand down, he's only trying to stay on top of Shadow, not allow any spacing to go unpunished.
Oh, what a beautiful sidestep from CheeseYoni as well, getting that hop kick, getting that dribble. And then the slide. CheeseYoni up 2 rounds.
Talking about that dribble. Blood straight up dribbling out of Shadow 20Z off of the end of that round. Beautiful walk right there. I know Shadow's thinking about that one.
Great armor there for CheeseYoni. Has a bunch of health to recover. Shadow 20Z little by little losing his health.
I don't care if you have heat. I will throw my long startup frame, but you were afraid to use that heat, it would seem. Already gone.
What a micro duck. A little bit of that sidestep nooch. Shadow instantly goes in with that heat engager, recovers some of that health back. CheeseYoni at that low health scenario. 13 seconds left on the clock.
That time. You know what it is? Under 10 seconds. Don't let me into my zone.
The Shadow zone. Nah, that doesn't right. That doesn't sound right as Shadow time.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But you know that 10 seconds, that is Shadow's zone. That is his time.
Get him with the get in the zone, Shadow zone.
Oh my god. How dare you do that to me? What a wall standing 1-2. Shadow getting floated out of that one. You know CheeseYoni has put that one to muscle memory practice to death.
Pressure now from Shadow, trying to keep this man at the wall. Sidestep as well. Now we get a final round of game 1 of loser semis. And that saxophone just hit. It's hitting harder than any of these buttons ever could, except for that down forward 2 from CheeseYoni. Gonna dash up, get that heat engager.
Bro, he looked like he had a command strip on him. He slapped so good on that wall. Shadow still got life to live. Doesn't get wall splat by the unblockable because CheeseYoni not a real one to think about it. And now extra 85 damage into the even extra. Why didn't that? How did you set that?
Oh, there's no way. The down forward 2 got her out of stance. Now we got a little bit of that nooch. Shadow in rage. CheeseYoni just right outside of it. 7 seconds left. Wow.
3 long range, tries to go for the double low. Shadow does not immediately try to punish and goes real simple with it. Knows the numbers, can see the pixels that he was 10 health higher than CheeseYoni right there. What a game.
Game 1. I honestly think Shadow stole that one. Got the 1 hit, backed up, went into stance and said, nah, miss me with that.
Oh, yup. A lower really good versus Tarantula stance, but now when you go with that option, Shadow has been putting that left leg out there and finding meat consistently.
As he starts that game 2 with the perfect Shadow 20Z looking to continue that momentum. Gets that side step launch. We might go to the wall here. Nope, we don't. Goes for the stance change instead.
So difficult to deal with Tarantula stance when your characters just like don't have buttons to be able to get a good punish off of it. Man, able to get out and then still recover blocking blow. CheeseYoni tries to get something started with the heat burst.
Uh-oh, Shadow getting that wall splat and the launcher. It's over. There's no way. There's no way. The forward-facing wall splat into the rage art. CheeseYoni looking to get little Cristiano Ronaldo head blast in there, but Shadow is still alive.
Electric screwdriver, but Shadow had to make a decision there. Doesn't rock the sidestep right duck, doesn't try to sidestep or sidewalk left. Had to make a decision 50-50. CheeseYoni coming away with it.
CheeseYoni challenging with those jabs, trying to find that opening against Shadow 20Z. Shadow sidewalks and keeps her in back turn, gets that heat engager real active.
Stolen some of those hits where we're swiping them toes. And then trying to get away from me. I'm gonna use the homing button. Oh my god, I'm tripping over my words just like CheeseYoni's tripping over these hands.
Yeah, the double low to end that round was perfect for Shadow 20Z as he once again gets this heat engager. What are you trying to press for on the dash up?
Got a back 3+4 on that. CheeseYoni trying to put him through the machine right here.
Punish for CheeseYoni and the mid caught Shadow either pressing a button or trying to duck. Final round once again here in game 2 now.
Got a bird tool. Now back to being up close and personal.
Look at the nooch, look at the nooch, they're dancing under the moonlight of France.
I like the defense here from both sides. You will not be getting away from me, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Both sides instantly punished that Jesus. The reaction times on Shadow, he knew that was gonna whip.
The heat. CheeseYoni trying to stay still, stay in their ground, not trying to move at all. You know what? Guess what that gets you? Honestly earned. I can't believe it. Shadow popping off on that one.
The run up from that range was preposterous. For something like Zafina to be able to do something like that and just run up. She don't got mobility like Alisa do, so seeing that is very surprising. And it's the big launch there to start off the round against CheeseYoni. Gets the one as well. Oh my god.
Not blocked after the second hit. That's a damn shame. I cannot believe. I'm about to say I thought it was gonna be a 2 interaction round, but CheeseYoni putting Shadow back through it.
The low to stop Shadow from pressing anything there. Uses up the heat dash. CheeseYoni recovered all the health. Still in rage. Shadow still has heat. enough to get in rage situation with the chip damage still outside of it.
Get under it, not working out. Shadow able to read those lows yet again.
Shadow just low crushing all those lows that CheeseYoni throws out whenever he's in that tarantula stance.
You know you're not punishable. It used to be launch punishable, that button. Great down back two there, but unfortunately CheeseYoni sniffed it out. Had that timing on the sidestep. Doesn't finish it out. Maybe they thought they were too far away, but they gave up the map.
Uh-oh, Shadow looking for the kill shot here. Gets the burst in. Low health for CheeseYoni. Gotta watch out for those lows and those mids. As I just said, the low and the mid for Shadow 20Z. Now a set point.
Standing there with the chainsaws out when you're down 2-0. Oh my god. Not you, Shadow. Never you would get hit by that.
I mean, it's kind of crazy how long those chainsaws were active for.
Shadow knows that's not punishable. He's gonna wait here for it. CheeseYoni trying to come out with the cheese grater. I'm blocking that. Doesn't get the launch off of it. Shadow tries to go for the charge up with the anathema, but he's still got life to live, and there it comes. The classic CheeseYoni power crush.
You know, they're just poking each other out with the wall runnings, trying to get in there, trying to find that opening. Shadow, there he goes, finds the opening with the heat engager as well. What were you gonna say, Fox, huh?
He just cannot make that button not hit. It doesn't get blocked. That 3-4, it just constantly runs the heat engage animation for him. Nice wall staying too for CheeseYoni. We're definitely gonna see a wall come out of this.
Oh, but missed the last hit. How unfortunate. That would have been a little nice extra damage for CheeseYoni. Maybe didn't even need it though, as he got Shadow at the wall. 2 hits, gets victory.
All that time, all that pressure, Shadow knowing that you're not gonna duck. He knows it, but he also gets slapped. 4-1+2. CheeseYoni still alive.
All right, Rugo starts off with the low. Both of them low highs. Both of them get blocked. Shadow just poking away, chipping away CheeseYoni's health.
Oh, go again.
Oh, it's the counter hit mid.
That button don't even look like it do what it just did. Luckily, CheeseYoni allowed to get away with murder. He gets him with a chainsaw mid. Can you rage art from there? I did not even know that you had the opportunity to do that. That is ball knowledge. CheeseYoni still alive.
Shadow still has the health lead. Both of them still have heat. Shadow hasn't popped his yet. He also has the install as he pops the heat. Both of them in heat now.
My button's don't cost heat, or doesn't cost life. He's in heat. CheeseYoni bet it all right there. And the tornado was coming as well. Absolute certain death on the end of that one. Shadow 20Z sealing the sarcophagus on top of CheeseYoni. My family. Now, we got some sibling rivalry going on here, because these guys here, they both feel like my brothers sometimes. But look at this. Shadow on the Ana, Fradin on the Armor King, wanting to mix it up for the first of 3.
The mix-up matchup. 2 characters none of us expected coming from these two, especially after who they've been playing all bracket. We got a little bit of a refresher here. I need to see Shadow on the Claudio, man. I haven't seen Shadow's Claudio in a while.
Yeah, I need that too, honestly. It's been a minute, but also, like, I kind of like his Ana for the pure reason that he has always played Ana. So, like, if if y'all think like he's like, oh, he's just picking up Anna because top tier. No, he's always played Anna.
Yep. There we go. Fradin did get that first round off of Shadow's Anna, but Shadow waking up with violence yet again, starting off the round pretty strong. Already has Fradin under half health.
Yeah, Shadow hitting the Family Guy on that one. He said everybody gets one, but what you don't get is one right after that one. That was a very powerful amount of pressure.
Kick him in the back of the neck. Oh, can't wait to see that hand get set on fire, but let's see what Fradin can do with the Armor King. Oh, wow, what a parry from Shadow 20Z. Doesn't finish it, drops it. That's all right. He still gets damage with that Zuka.
Bro, talk about Anna aggression. No, sir.
Uh-oh.
All right. Hell, Axel. This man has got nitrous in his veins.
And on the feet too, apparently you see that foot glowing even with the high heels. Oh Lord, the poison missed from Fradin. Get off me, sir.
Oh, that's the second time we got hit by that counter hit launcher. First one at the start of this game.
Both of them got heat. Shadow using a little bit of a rocket launcher to push him back. And once again with the parry at the wall too. Trying to step on him. Nah, he said, get off me, lady. I don't need none of that. Pay for that.
Why are you reaching down there? Why are you doing that? That is not proper. I did not consent for you to do none of that. Stop using the down jab. I'm a lady.
I'm a lady. Lady Ag. Beat your ass, cause Anna is so deadly. That Shadow gets his hands on her. Oh boy. But we're going back to the character select, so potentially Fradin could be switching back to that Hwoarang. And I mean, you got 3 games, right? You got 3 games to like experiment just a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. If I'm Fradin, I'm not trying to deal with the high impact action of Anna with Armor King. I feel like he played the Armor King expecting the Zafina, because I think Zafina, I mean, I feel like Hwoarang has great options for Tarantula, like back 3. You see her in Tarantula, you just hit back 3 and boom, you got a tornado. But I know that Armor King has good things too with forward 3, so I'm not sure.
Not only that, but like, how do you necessarily close a gap on Anna, right? When she has those rocket launchers, or that rocket launcher aside.
I'm trying to keep her away from me. Close gaps. Yeah. Keep that bit all the way over there. I'm not trying to stay up close and personal with her. She got that poison ivy lipstick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, looks like we're joining the all-white Christmas party with the all-white fits. Or the white and black fits, I guess. That you can only really get Shadow with a jab with a down generic 4. Let's see where he can find this opening.
That's what I'm talking about. 4, 3+4 on the end of that. That's pretty easy to drop, but Fradin still got 94 damage on the end of that. Damn, missed it.
Oh, the side step from Shadow. Way too late on the punish there. Could he potentially end it? Gets the counter hit low into the rocket launcher. The bonk. No needed. Shadow ends with a low. Once again, playing that real Tekken.
Damn, bro. Shadow is on a completely different level right here. Beautiful duck underneath. Fradin ready with that one.
Side step into the jabs for Shadow to stay away from that wall. You know you don't want to get wall blasted. Then I started blasting. What a challenge!
Long range, 444. Absolutely fantastic. And then caught Fradin trying to go for a kip up. Shadow is just straight up putting foot to neck.
Oh, different monster, man, when it comes to these situations with Shadow 20Z. But Fradin cooking this man up against the wall. He said, get your ass back over there. I'm not done with you.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, you have such a weird wall behind you that it's totally fine if you get this combo.
And I like how Hwoarang made the exact sound for messing up there. Trying to hit that low. Alright, Fradin getting a bubble on the board against Shadow. Wasn't looking to get no round brown, no, not this time, buddy.
That Fradin is not trying to punish the upward 1-3. Like, there's an option select if you block the second hit, but what it is, there we go. Fradin finally getting one of those flappy kick counter hit confirmed.
Ooh, the double low into the press to get the launcher as well. Fradin gets the kill here. Final round of game 2, and he could potentially tie the set count at 1-1.
Down forward 4, right foot forward 3, 4. That's a crazy combo. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Fradin. Shadow not pulling the trigger right now.
Trying to see how Fradin reacts to potentially find that opening, and just how intended it ended up working out for him. The low block for Shadow to get that opening to get the kill as well. Shadow is now up 2-0. Very strong showing for Fradin actually in that set, but Shadow still comes out on top.
Let's remind everybody the numbers game right here between both of these players. So Fradin has lost 1 game and 1 game only in the last 2, 5, 8, 9 games. He's lost only 1 game, and that's the Toro. And to get here, he had to go through Toro, SYRAXSLAYER, Swavey. That's Fradin's track. And he took an L earlier in the ladder format to Shadow. So, question is, can he break the curse?
Can he actually find a way to beat Shadow is also the question you got to ask. And that back 3 could be a potential answer on how to beat Shadow.
The double flamingo one into the rejector combo. And he don't give a damn about none of that wall pressure, bro.
So I'm gonna pop this rage art, damn it. I'm gonna stop that momentum. I'm gonna get some of this health back. And look at the damage on that, jeez. Just that final hit alone.
Yeah, let's go for that. Headless Horseman gets the counter hit confirmed from the down back 4. And Fradin still in the game, and down forward 2 yet again for the opening gambit.
Staying in that stance the entire time, trying to go for the low, but Shadow challenges it to get that heat engager active.
Wide opener.
It sounded like she said eat up, because it definitely ate up that hit.
He definitely says eat up, and Fradin eats a lot of damage for this one. Gotta know nothing. Information. Knows exactly the situation.
All for 1 for Shadow 20Z, and because they got that wall blast, they already go to the climax round of this stage.
Ooh. You say you gonna get hit by these blue sparks right here.
And then gets the wall blast to give him a little bit more damage. 93 damage with all that. There's that back 1 you haven't seen all game.
I was forward 2, my friend.
Oh,
the Rusty
2.
Knife.
Oh, Lord.
Rusty Knife, very underrated move, to be honest, to be frank. +7 on hit, -2 on block, pushing right foot forward. Anyway, Fradin using that Rusty Knife, putting tetanus into Shadow 20Z's game plan.
Thought I might use that tetanus shot, but it's not looking like Fradin's allowing him. He's gatekeeping them.
Double wind over, no launch punish is unfortunate, but the heat dash here is the opposite. I don't think that he got enough wall carry to make it really matter though.
Oh, no throw break either for Shadow 20Z. Fradin looking to put up a set on the board, but it is Shadow time. No, the hell it ain't. Fradin said, I'm shutting that down ASAP.
Speaking of which, man, it was looking a little bit rocky for Fradin for a second right there. But man is still in it. Texas first, bestest, mid-best that is. Let's see what Shadow gonna do to be able to adapt.
Shadow instantly wanted to run it again. He said, there's no need for me to go to the menus. Run that shit back.
Right on this stage, exactly right here. I want you to know it had nothing to do with the stage.
And showing us that right on this stage, starting off real strong with the violence. Shadow putting up the first bubble of game number 4.
I'm very surprised by Fradin not having the meta of the upward one string figured out. Try to punish it with jabs on the end of that one, and it's very interesting. But all of this saying, look at how he recovered. That was the back one out of the flamingo.
Yeah, that was the back one that we saw there. And the hit movement, look at how much help she recovered just from that heat engager. Uses up the dash up right away.
Uh-oh. Flipping, dipping, health bar going slow. Shadow with the backdash low block. Fradin thinking that 3-3 was able to lock them down. Just the last bit of life left in Fradin's life bar, taken away by the rocket propelled grenade.
I didn't even know we was out here playing Call of Duty to get that kill with the rocket launcher out there.
That'd be nice. Nah, there's no way.
That would have been a beautiful combo for Fradin to hit on a sidestep launcher. So
get a lot of realignment on this too. They got tornado? He does. There's no way you get a wall. He wanted it though.
No blocks for Fradin, giving him that opening to get that punish, recover some of that health back.
Yeah, that forgot what do. Punishable. There goes the Just Frame Skyrocket again. I will be damned if you lose on this combo, brother.
I think she's still alive. I think she's still alive. The scaling goes a little too hard.
He dead, bro. Ah.
Not many times where I'm wrong there, and I was hella wrong there.
Yeah, you definitely usually have that accuracy ready. Tries to go for the full forward too. Fradin stuffs it.
Fradin really pushing to make this comeback and tie the set count at 2-2. 15-second round for Fradin, and gets the perfect, a little bit more like 18-second round. Final round here, survival point versus game point.
Fradin got the gas in the motorcycle, looking like it's got the turbo and everything in there. Got Nas for Loco, everything.
Yeah, the double for Loco.
Oh my god, he finally got it. The right foot forward heat 2. 10 frames launcher. Must be nice.
Then he goes in, uses the heat dash right away into the power crush as well. Shadow with the spring kick, gets the counter hit. One more hit for Shadow, could take it.
He was hella ducking right there. But the jab low string is unfortunately the final piece of the kryptonite that was Shadow's game plan versus Fradin. He went through a lot of different gears. Both of these players did for adaptation's sake. There was times that feeling, bro.
Dude, as soon as I hit Miary and started playing in ranked, I was like, how does It feels like I can get this farther much more prominently with Miary than Claudio. But Shadow going back to the Zafina, not sticking with Anna, peeling, running that Zhao. Not even going Miary right away this time.
Yeah. I would rather see, but like, for me, I guess I understand it. Healing is trying to get out of here on time. You know what I'm saying? Tries to go for the parry. Shadow goes for the slow option. Healing with a great wall left. Not happening for him. Extra wall damage, and Shadow stomps on the toes.
You know, he's gotta end those rounds with the moves. I got you with the bars, dog. I'm telling you. Ugh.
You gotta tell me, bro. Sorry, no.
Look at the pressure right now from peeling, keeping Shadow 20Z at the wall. Get off me, even with the counter hit grab. But Shadow comes out with a wall splat, telling them it's over.
Took a lot of recoverable health damage there. Good. How he was able to sidestep out of that and make the wall jump with, that was sick.
See, when Zafina said it's over, it wasn't a prediction, it was a statement.
I've seen it in my crystal ball.
Got 97 damage with the one interaction. Great low block there for peeling with the punish as well.
Got the raccoon swing pickup off the end. I don't think we see another wall here, dude. Get the hell out of here, bro.
Crazy.
You better duck for me. You better duck for me. Don't duck. What you ducking for? What you ducking for?
Did duck. Did duck. The times we don't need to be ducking is when we duck the hardest. I'm telling you.
Yep. You duck when you should have goose. Okay. Guarantee punish.
Oh, some micro step there from Shadow 20Z to get that minuscule punish in there. Do a little bit of damage. No whip punish. No whip punish for either of them.
Beginning to look a lot like reset.
Once again, not a. I can't even finish it. Jesus Christ, was not a prediction. It was a spoiler for Zafina to say it's over.
Yeah, we'll say predictions. A lot of times we be thinking that people are speaking on, you know, their thoughts. This ain't no fantasy football league we got going on here. Shadow 20Z knows he gonna get this reset. He's trying to hit that double header after his 18th win of TNS on Tuesday.
Wait, is Peeling switching characters, or did he do this to switch stages? He did it to switch stages. What a nerd! Come on, could have stayed. Could have stayed at the urban square.
Yeah, I feel like the urban square not a bad stage for him. Maybe he wanted a smaller one though, because honestly, it's kind of wide open, and he was kind of getting blown up in the open there. He had made a lot of whiffs, and Shadow did not allow him to get away with any of them.
But I mean, if you talk about getting split up in the open, split out in the open, it's even more open now.
We're gonna see who's gonna get split open here. Come on,
hey,
Yakushima. I would like to see the trees. No!
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. If it's any time to hit that buzzer sound, now's the time, Foxhound.
Damn, shame, brother. Hopefully we get opportunities to get eyes on this one more again.
Get ready for
Shall
the
see.
next battle.
Okay, we're in it. We're gonna get some supersonic action, y'all. Do not blink.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get that Tekken 8 Championship Edition. It's coming.
Championship Edition. Super Turbo Tekken 8. Not.
All right, I'm gonna say first round went to Peeling. That's my prediction.
That's your predict. Okay, all right. I mean, we could literally go over and look at TK God Peeling on Twitch right now.
True.
Let's see. They are not duking it out, actually. Hello?
They
just restarted the lobby Or they just restarted the match, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they just restarted the match.
So, guys, you didn't miss it. I think that they, too, are also having
Get ready
an
for the
issue.
next battle.
Let's see. Looks like the match is starting as normal. Looks like we're back in it right on time. Let's go. We missed nothing.
Not a damn thing. Hell yeah. We like that.
Look at Shadow. Single backdash into down forward 2 whiff punish has been monumental. I'm telling you, he cannot miss that damn button. That left leg comes out. It is taking blood.
The intimidation kick. Might as well start calling it that if you're not missing it.
The Shadow
Got
step.
a little bit of that nooch.
Low parry there. Healing, uses the forward 2 to realign with the wall.
Like, you can do all the dancing you want. Shadow definitely willing to come in if he sees you with something. Once again, just as he did.
Damn, he still let that rip. No. What did I say? Can't whip that damn button.
Pick up there for peeling. 8 seconds left on the clock. Has to take this health. Lead very far. Don't let Shadow come back on you. Uses the dash for the low. Tried to double low it, but too much health for peeling.
So here's the problem, is the button that Shadow used takes life from you. So that's why he was so far apart. But if you used any other button, that health would have been much closer together. What an option.
Sit down, Lili. Didn't use the heat dash, surprisingly. Wanted that extra charge for the heat hit into the smash. Gets the health sweep, though.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti.
That's gonna hold it.
Oh, into the Stratosphere Classic. Can't get a good wall splat to save our lives out here, y'all.
Unfortunately, peeling last round did use that floor blast already, so no one can get it in this final round for Shadow 20Z potentially.
But just like I said, Shadow yet again hit the stand. Able to get that engagement yet again. Start of this game. Healing. Using the heat. Oh my lord, he has turned it up to 1,000 degrees Kelvin.
Not the Kelvin.
Actually, I don't know if 1,000 degrees Kelvin is hot or not. I gotta actually check that. Kelvin is like on that difficult scale. Sorry for my science.
That's punish there for Shadow. Oh, get off it, sir.
Yep, extra get off him. Facing traps. Ooh, still got the float? Bruh, that's the Azazel hand privilege.
Oh, the jabs towards each other to get that opening and the sweep. Once again, 8 seconds left on the clock. He held that entire time.
Crazy option. Shadow just backs up. It's like, I'm not worried about a damn thing when it comes to that. Back one with punish. Uses that button because the cinematic burns the timeout. So even if it didn't do the kill, I mean, obviously it wasn't going to be necessary. He had the life lead. Just go, let me hit this back one. Let me go over there. Wait to hit my rematch button. Just give myself a little chill. Give myself a little back rub.
Give myself a little back rub. That's funny.
1,000 degrees Kelvin, by the way, is 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. I did not know that. The scale is really weird.
Scaling is crazy. That's 300 whole degrees ahead.
That can't be. That can't be. You know what? I'm not worried about that right now. What I am worried about is what Pling is choosing for his weapon for this third game. I'm looking for Miary Zo, honestly. I think that's what we want. I think that's what we all want. So Pling, why don't you just give it to us? You know what I'm saying?
Could be a potential character switch too from
Get
Pling.
ready
Maybe.
for the next battle.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep, there it goes. Gets that Miary Zo in. Let's see how I could fare up against Shadow Zafina.
Bro, somebody in Keeling's chat said he should pull out the P Yoshi. I wish I could ban that guy, but I can't. You better not come into my chat. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you right now.
Have you not heard
Round 1.
to stay off of my character?
Bro, and he got the ring from Tekken Tag 2's Yoshi as well. Insane that Shadow did not get launch punished for the Scarecrow 3 earlier on. Pling maybe taking a second to attenuate this character, and I don't think Shadow is allowing any time for that.
Now Shadow's definitely looking for that reset. He's out for that blood. Pling still not out though. He's just not on the side of that balcony break. Sit the hell down, little girl.
A lot of cats have that name. Oh no, press him in the middle of the string. Get beat up on that one. Oh, didn't get the wall, so couldn't bounce off the top of it.
Seconds, the double lows from Pling going in, low health situation, and the scrub killer round ender low for Pling. Take a round.
Got pushed back already with his back to this wall here. We are certainly getting the launch punish on the health sweet Madagascar horn.
He just stayed on the ground the whole time.
Yeah.
He just waited for it. Are you
It's
sure
like-
about that?
It was like a spider. Don't even know you're trying to swat him. Just like that tarantula stance gives you. Oh, the trade!
And he was ducking. I tell you,
Ducking?
where you're not supposed to duck is when you're ducking the hardest.
That's fair. When you believe your hardest. Okay. Jab. Get out of there. Pling uses a jab back to be able to push further and further. So deep into this corner, Pling is. Bro. That's fair. Oh, 100% rage art right there.
Squeeze her. Ugh.
Health coming back.
The pressure for Pling. He's trying to find something right now to get the Shadow to press. There we go. The down jab gets the Morangi 1+2. I was waiting for it, man. I was waiting for Shadow to do something so I could hit you with the get in the zone, Shadow zone.
Oh my god. You know, there's plenty of time for it. Trust me. If I know Shadow 20Z, and I feel like I have enough data to be able to say that I do, I'm thinking we get ourselves a different character, because maybe Miary Zo is pretty good for Zafina, or at least the way that Shadow is thinking about Zafina right now. Now, if there was a character swap, what would you do if you were Shadow?
I don't know. I feel like Shadow can poke really well with almost any of his characters, and I feel like either running the Anna or non-bias, I swear, maybe Claudio.
Get ready for the next battle.
Maybe. Interesting. Back into the stratosphere. Straight over the stratosphere. We got ourselves action that level every day of the week here on ParagOnline Let's see if Shadow wants to let it go one set further. One more game, we got ourselves a reset.
There we go. Good launch there for Shadow. Getting that forward-facing wall splat. Getting a little bit of extra damage. Gets a side step 2. No launch.
Doesn't go for the Tarantula down forward 1. Maybe could in that situation. Armor not popping. Shadow not getting himself with his back to the wall. Putting that left leg up there. And yet again, it's 100% hit rate.
For Shadow 22 striking that first blood. Looking for that reset still. Let's see how Peeling can try and shut this down.
Oh, doesn't heat dash there. Okay.
There we go. He dashes there instead. Has that install ready as well. Peeling
What the
got
hell?
that spacey game. Yeah, you saw the tip of that down to connect even on block. That was so far.
I saw more than the tip. Oh, that was definitely while standing 1-2, but only got neutral 1-2. Shadow getting interrupted in the middle of the string. Feeling not so much. Oh, that's just what I speak to.
Just as you speak into existence, Shadow 20Z now at set point for the first wave of these sets. Looking to get the reset here.
Like a champion. Reset for the very first time. Shadow 20Z popped up and splatted so clean on that wall.
Ugh, amazing power crush for Peeling. Knowing that Shadow is going to press there. Looking real solid this round. No Shadow Zone this time. Maybe there is time for Shadow Zone.
You look like maybe you saw a little bit of that cursed action in your future. Shadow does not finish the string. Healing knows that it's not going to be finished. And Shadow's still alive even after all that.
50 seconds left on the clock. Shadow 1 hit away from losing as Peeling gets the entire 1-1-2 string into Morangi.
Counter hit. Healing. Trying to get some space and Shadow not allowing any of it.
The wall splat there, unfortunately for Shadow, but he gets the wall splat this time. That was the super delayed wall splat if I've ever seen any.
It must be nice. It must be nice.
And the triple low there for Shadow 20Z to give us a good old-fashioned Tekken 8 reset over Peeling. And this is Peeling's first L of this entire tournament.
Yes, sir. It's the goodness, right? You all eating good if you're here with us on ParagOnline number 91. Shadow and Peeling giving us the reset. And reminder, this is Midwest versus North California. Peeling, well, Shadow from Midwest. Peeling from Northern California. A reminder, still Peeling unsponsored, y'all, if you can believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy he's gone this entire year performing how he's been performing, still unsponsored.
This man has gone up against some of the craziest players in the game. He has gone up against some of the best competition out there. You know what I'm on right now. Peeling giving us more of that Miary Zo, do you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He definitely has to. It's worked. It's definitely worked compared to the Zhao
Get
Yu.
ready for the next battle.
Lydia! Come on, man.
His Lidia mad good, I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, I wanted more Miary.
Yeah, me too. But, you know, I think we're looking to get ourselves our first 100+ damage combo for the evening. And if Peeling gets one good one with 3 banana bunches, you know it's gonna happen.
You know it's gonna happen, absolutely. I can see it happening. But Shadow, it's like, you ain't getting nothing on me. I ain't letting it happen.
22. All right, then what? Let's see. Doesn't want to go for a heat engager. So Shadow's like, I guess you didn't want that heat meter. I'm popping on the wall.
Good wake up low block there for Peeling. Shadow continues the pressure, but the Peeling heat burst kind of stops it, and it doesn't matter for Shadow 20Z anyway.
It doesn't make a bit of difference. The buttons are inert. 12 frame heat smash will do that to you.
That heat's already gone. 15 seconds into the match. Peeling only needed it to get that momentum going forward. It was able to take the round on Shadow 20Z. Let's see who gets his first W on this set one.
That ain't the only thing. Peeling's got 2 of the banana bunches already.
Look at this wall damage. 91. Still has the heat active.
Okay, finally it gets blocked. Insane. Peeling, trying to push forward with the pressure. Sidestep and ducks and gets hit. But now Peeling with 3 stacks. It doesn't even matter if he loses the round here because round 4 is going to have even more power behind it.
And Banana Munch is stacked up. Shadow can get that install, that bubble install anytime.
He made it. What the hell was that pushback?
Steps back. Goes in with the down forward. 1 gets it. 2 in the float.
Nice. The sidewalk here, we do. And a block as well. Peeling. Doesn't have the ability to get out of that low. Spent all that heat.
Look at the micro duck there in the Shadow 20Z back dashes.
Yeah, that was nasty. Right? He like somehow backdashed and ducked at the same time. Crazy. 8 seconds remaining. The Titan of Time. Will it be Peeling or Shadow 20Z this evening? Oh, he hit him with the Arslan Ash. Okay.
Fight.
Especially at the end of the round. That's definitely the Arslan Ash. He loves that move at end of round.
You do. Always has. Many Evos won with that button.
Oh, half health, 96 damage, 12 seconds in. And quick 3-2 punish there from Peeling. Gonna get that heat burst active.
Here we go.
Ugh.
Here comes the damage now.
He's still at the tornado through.
I had spent it. 4-4-4-3. Okay, keep pushing. Political Storm doesn't get the opportunity to stay alive. No, he dropping the combo. Shadow got Rage, got Heat, got Anathema. All of the resources are on the board.
But only 6 seconds left on the clock to execute on him. And he's not letting up. 2 seconds. Is Shadow gonna do it? No, he's not. Peeling takes that first game on the reset.
You can have all the games you want in loser's side, but I'm on the Tsunade now, and it's my time to shine.
Crazy stuff, man. Listen, Shadow, please. All I'm gonna tell you is don't reset on me to lose, man. Come on.
The Liquid Leader does what he does for reasons that are his own. Let's remind ourselves out here, losing is opportunities for learning, regardless of the ego that surrounds being first place or second place in these brackets. If Shadow is learning, then everything is going according to plan. Just like homies out there going 0-14 in our brackets. Shout outs to the homie Buena. Cannot wait for us to get further on. See who's gonna feel like they got 0-13 on or Peeling. 1 game up already.
Still crazy to think about it. That was just in ladder.
Love it. Thanks for learning. ParagOnline ladder. Healing. Going long range with that wall staining too. Hot damn.
And here we go. Shadow with that heat engager now active. Got that install active as well.
Double fisted through the rib cage. Are we going to be able to realign? Tornado helps out quite a bit, but unfortunately dropped them all.
4 forward, 2 into the string form to get it. Shadow challenges it anyway.
Too cinematic, but unfortunately Peeling didn't have heat engage, so nothing really super helpful off of the end of it. Got floated with the 1-4. Can Shadow get all the way over there? This is a legacy Tekken player. Of course he got them.
Ooh. Beautiful heat engager there for Peeling. Has a hefty life lead. Shadow got something to say about that though, as he depletes this health. But also as Peeling, he is also depleting. What a grab for Shadow.
A grab. Great option should the character go into heaven and earth. Perfect situation. Shadow was locked in on the awareness. On this chicken here. That's gonna be a lot of damage, but unfortunately drops in the wall. Shadow hits man heat, walking himself out, homing into homing. He's playing so much defense while he has heat and saying, I will just wait till I have opportunity and push you back to yet another wall. He's homing into homing twice from the QCF board, and that's a no round for Shadow 20Z.
Yes, sir. And tying up the set count as well as that ender. He really didn't let Peeling really do anything because he really wants that. He heard me. That's all I'm saying is he heard me. He said, don't reset to lose. And he was like, I got you, Medina. Don't you worry.
He does. He said, Foximus, I know what you want for Christmas. Another liquid, no round brown. That sounds pretty gross. But the matches have been pretty sick. And I'm wondering, should Peeling switch again?
It could possibly happen. It could happen. I mean, the Lidia was still pretty strong. I still feel like the Miary Zo fared out a little bit better than anyone he's ran between the Lidia, the Xiaoyu, and the Miary. Miary fared out best. But he is going back to that Xiaoyu. He wants a little bit of that mix, that heavy mix that stands dancing.
Yeah, I get that, and it's very evasive, and I think he's got lots and lots of time versus Shadow Zafina with his character as well. Big ol' run up, turn the camera around and still stayed locked on it. So evasive.
Those swipes from Shadow 20Z keeping Peeling away. You don't get to do anything there, buddy.
Down forward two, way too far away to be able to get the sidestep right AOP. We going low in the low? No? And I can never make out what Shadow wants to do. That's crazy, both of them with.
Went for that turn mid there for Peeling. Uses the heat dash as well, giving him some good damage. And getting some confirms for him. Peeling, putting a round on the board yet again.
A cute little hop, 1 frame, low crush, by the way. If you guys were wondering, a little fun trivia about that, but that ended that last round. Shadow does not want to go through this floor, wants to use it for himself.
go, that nooch. Oh my god. And Shadow 20Z going in. You say you ain't dancing around me, buddy.
Bro, the behind the neck heel flick to get the floor break, that was a crazy timing call out.
Getting that nooch. The duck. A little too late on that punish, and then peeling Hopkicks with 5 seconds left on the clock. Gonna rob Shadow of this match. Or this round, actually.
Robbery is certainly what I would call it. Sidestep AOP Hopkick. Perfect option right there. And Shadow intentionally delayed, but delayed a little bit too much. Triple low. Back and forth.
Once again, that nooch, the dance, and then Shadow once again finding that counter hit in the neutral.
That insane. I can't believe that. No, my God. Wayne Moon not getting tech. Super tragic. I'm staying on this floor. Screw you.
I'm staying on this for you, buddy. Oh, the lows from peeling. And it gets challenged by Shadow to take us into final round of game 3.
Important. The lead here is super pivotal. Shadow and peeling doing their dance. He's backdash. What are you gonna do? You do some lows? You don't got none of those. Okay, and all right. Oh, he pressed on it. That's the only reason the lows are bad here, if you press on them.
Shadow at the low health situation. Peeling takes the lead. The set count is now 2-1 for Peeling as they try to sit in that neutral just a little bit, but Peeling was poking away at that health.
Yeah, man, I felt like Shadow had Peeling in a bunch of defensive positions in that last round, but Peeling just had like a different aura on him. Like, I don't know about you, I was looking at that and I was like, this round particularly feeling like a different Peeling, and it was exactly the gear he needed.
And maybe the Xiaoyu could have fared better this entire time than the Miary Zo and the Lidia, but we'll have to see right here. This could be the deciding factor for Peeling, or is Shadow 20Z gonna clutch up and tie it up?
Round 1.
Shall see who's gonna tie it up, or if Peeling can tighten up and stop it.
It all comes down to really the poke game. How are they gonna poke each other out to deplete that health?
That's true. Like honestly, it's a game of the stand up. Oh my God! All of that guaranteed. 100 damage.
Oh, what a hop kick for Peeling, taking that first round of game number 4.
And then, of course, if you hold back, you get hit there. Shadow maybe wanting to break the floor here on the Pack Pixel, but didn't get quite the right space.
Good, really looking for that back one to interrupt anything that Shadow 20Z was trying to do. Not throwing in those pokes, going into that dance.
That's the whiff. Oh, the while standing 2 recovers so quickly from Xiaoyu.
Must be nice to have so much privilege.
I'm saying.
Just like with the AOP going into the heat engager.
Damn, 1+2 is completely whipping. Peeling is now in that space where he wanted to use his heat. We get the punish. It's exactly equal on the life lead, and just as I said it, boomerangs were pressing string sequence into sequence. You are absolutely not hitting me with that snake edge. Get that out of here.
Get that stuff out of here. Round one for each player. Shadow looking to survive just one more game.
Both players do not want to give up momentum whatsoever. It's a game of tug of war and it's high stakes.
Man, the stakes sounds good right now. But that's not what it's about. It's about the high stakes out here of who gets to take this next set.
Right there. Oh, but a mistake. Damn, that's a medium rare of Shadow 20Z.
Oh, what? Ain't no way you had enough time to recover from that. And Shadow 20Z taking another round there, crushing the low that he was trying to do.
Ooh, right in the middle of the down forward too, getting caught, healing, still ready for it.
Hit it with the win.
He just cannot have that button get blocked. It is just hitting consistently. I have said it at least 10 times tonight.
And he hasn't missed every 10th time.
Uh-oh. Nice cancel. Shadow saying, come to me.
Shadow in heat though. Still in heat. In rage also. Putting that pressure. The AOP for peeling. Making that button whiff. 10 seconds left on the clock.
What time it is? You know what time it is? Shadow 20Z saying we're going all the way.
Time to get in the zone. Shadow zone.
It was. Absolutely that zone. Now, y'all, do we see a switch up now? It's do or die.
I think he sticks with the Ling. Unless he really wants to say F you to Foxhound and switches over to Yoshi.
He could do that, you know. He could do it. If he wants Shadow to win, he could absolutely do that.
You say you want to throw away a game? Go ahead, switch to Yoshi.
Exactly. You know, you don't want a piece of this $214. You could have 50% of $214. I believe that actually changes up. It's not going to be, you know what? I have to double check the numbers on these. Khalil will give the whole breakdown because when we get past $200, it's a little bit different to pay out. But what I can say is, surely you want the lion's share of it. But if you don't want the lion's share, you know what I'm saying? Go and pick Yoshimitsu. That's fine. Yoshi's a fun character. I would understand it.
Would you though? Would you really understand it?
I mean, I like playing Yoshimitsu just as much as the next guy. So I completely understand wanting to play Yoshimitsu. But I also understand when your name is P Ling and it's game 5 of the reset and the life is on the line, you got to stand on business.
You do gotta stand on business, as he do staying with the Ling.
Uh-oh. Nice parry. Knew that was going to be a great option there, but Shadow still gets the back turn launch all the same.
Nice parry there from Shadow. Gets the stomp into the burst. Using a little bit of that heat meter. Don't let it go to waste. Peeling says it's going to waste, homie. You ain't using that.
He is absolutely not letting any of that go to waste. Shadow dancing. He gets a whole combo off of that. That is some old bull.
Insane work. And to end it with the cinematic, squeeze that girl. Squeeze her up. Grip her up.
The grippers is crazy.
Zafina got it like that, man.
Y'all can have all of that. Beautiful rear duck dance in that one into the mistrust. And what a great fortuitous situation for Peeling with that wall splat, easily 80 damage.
we go. Stays in the AOP, goes in for the slide. Shadow tried to get a punish somewhere there, but he was able to finish it off.
It finally whiffed Medina, and right in the proper moment where Peely needed it to whip the most. He has not finished the down forward 1-2 string at all. Not worried about a 13 frame punish, I guess.
Look at Peely, even in the neutral, just pressing buttons, pressing away, staying in the AOP, getting the heat engager punish. Not that time, Bucko.
Yup, sidestep right AOP actually was the worst thing you could have done right there. Got popped up, spending some of the heat to be able to use those options without spending life, using all that aggression, and here it is, Shadow 20Z on tournament point.
Still has one expendable round to see if he can actually tie up the set count into 2-2. Maybe take us into final round, but right now the way Shadow's playing, not letting this man use anything, uses the heat dash, ends up with the perfect as well. Shadow 20Z is your ParagOnline 91 champion.
And up on the rooftop, there arose such a clatter. P-Ling went undefeated in the Paragon ladder, but at the end of the day, it didn't even matter because Shadow was on top of the throne.